Yo, yo, yo! What is going on, everybody? Man, my name's Poetic Justus.
I'm JMCL.
We're gonna be reacting to your guys' music tonight. Can't wait to get into it.
Yes, sir.
I see we got Teo in here. We got Iodine, Calitano, Michael J. Breezy. I see you.
Doing? How y'all doing?
We got Rico the Realist. Good to see everyone in here, for real. Man, good to see returning faces, some new faces as well. For anybody who doesn't know, man, we got free submissions tonight. That bottom left screen, you're going to be able to see our free wheel spinner. That's where we're going to be able to get all our songs pulled up tonight. So if you just want to get added to that, just type your artist name in the chat. Let us know.
Yeah.
Big shouts out to our mod M. She's going to get you pulled up in the chat tonight. Everyone who gets played tonight's going to have a chance to get heard on one of our added to one of our three playlists on Spotify, YouTube, or SoundCloud. Big shouts out to Iodine. He's going to be helping us out get polls ran in the chat for those. So make sure you guys look to, help us out, vote on those, get people added to our community playlist. But
yes, sir.
I can't wait to hear some great music tonight. There's going to be a lot of great music being shared.
Oh yeah, man, definitely. And like you said, we got free submissions tonight. Add your name in. All those. If you do end up skipping the line, we do offer some extra promotion through all of our social medias. You know what I'm saying? We'll clip the reaction up, make some stuff out of it, post it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc. You know what I'm saying? All the things. But
Real talk.
yes, sir, man. Otherwise, we're just listening to music tonight, having a good time. We've had tons of great music in the last month, I swear. So many great artists have pulled up.
On Wednesday, we had a Halloween contest.
Yeah.
Big shouts out to everyone who pulled up to that. Iodine won himself a Mad Crew bandana. That was a pretty cool night.
Yeah, right. Have to
And
get that shipped out to you.
for our first song of the night, you want to let them know how we get those pulled up?
Yeah. Our and I want to let you know I couldn't hear you through my headphones.
Awesome.
Oh, there we go.
How's that?
That's better.
That's a lot better. Awesome.
But yeah. So our first song of the night, what we're gonna do is on our end, me and Poetic are gonna choose a number 1 through 100, and we're gonna do first person that gets the number is gonna be first song of the night. Skip the wheel spinner, skip everybody else. We're gonna figure one out right now for you guys. You know what I'm saying? But we'll let you know when to start. Otherwise, just keep commenting your artist names in the chat, and we're gonna get y'all out of that wheel spinner.
100%. Awesome, man. So yeah, man, it's good to see Rico the Realist in here. Iodine, I saw your subscription earlier. We really appreciate you. You goated for that. That's 3 months right there. We appreciate you for real. And 3-month anniversary right there.
And a boosted chance on our wheel spinner as well.
Facts. 2 times on the wheel spinner. Anyone who has Amazon Prime, we recommend. We might be biased, right? But we recommend using that Prime subscription with us because you get 2 times on that wheel spinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Let's see. We got Girls Love Louie in here. We got 1 and 1.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Plug and B?
Hey, much love. FJ will get you pulled up.
Sorry, yeah, we're just getting started for the night. To any of y'all just tapping in.
Awesome, FJ. And as you know, we do 1 skip per night. So do you just want to hold one of those for Wednesday, or let us know how you want to do that? We appreciate you for sure. We'll get you up. And then let's see, we also got My G coming up.
Hey, what's up, My G? What's up, 8-Bit? What's up, Cal? What's up, Slimo?
Real talk, Iodine. Are you good for that today? Is that super skip working out today? Or let us know if you want to use that another time.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Awesome. We're gonna get our first couple songs pulled up. Do you have that number ready?
Yeah, I do.
Awesome. So guys, go ahead and spam the chat. Type as many times as you want. JMCL has a number right here between 0 and 100. Whoever guesses this number first is gonna get our first song of the night.
Yep, it's on this phone.
Man, my G, I've been doing well. How about yourself?
Hey, doing good, man. How about you?
It's been crazy. It was warm a lot longer in Colorado this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I see it.
Sheesh. What did he start with? I see him climbing it, but that was Iodine, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that Iodine?
I think we spent too much time with him, bro. He's starting to read our mind.
Right? How did you know, bro? You got that shit so quick.
Much love, Iodine. We appreciate you.
And who knows? Maybe we'll do another number throughout the night. Pull someone up randomly.
Real talk.
I know, you're close, bro. And I originally did 16, and I thought I showed the screen, so I immediately rewrote it. I was like, 19.
That's funny.
You were so close, bro. You would have had it right away instantly, too. That was not a good number.
Said I'm goated, man. He's just got it. He started at 16, counted his way up. I like the confidence. He was like, I'm close. He knew he was around. He was in the right area.
Ballpark estimate. Yeah.
That's crazy. He guessed the first number, and then...
That's fucking wild.
We might have to do a better job hiding those.
Yeah. So he must know something we don't.
I remember, I think it was Crota Silence. I don't remember who it was for sure, but you drew it once, and they were like, before we even called it out, there was like nice 88, bro.
Yeah,
and I was like, what? Like that was impressive.
How? Yeah, how?
Oh, that's funny.
For real.
Oh, we can take off those banned words finally. Jeez, man.
Oh yeah, those no longer
AK
banned.
got us.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got us good last week. Black Star. Man. Here, let's go ahead and get this first song pulled up.
Yeah.
Big shouts out to Iodine. This one right here, this is Without You, version 1, work in progress. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Yup, it's good. Drum and bass right here.
Let's go. Hey, appreciate the follow, 8-Bit. What's up, Drew?
I don't wanna sit down. I don't wanna control my anger. Tell me what it all thought it would be without me. 'Cause now all your stories make sense. You were running around me, playing me a fool in your head,
Good to see you, Summer Sun.
Without you.
Okay. So Iodine, these spliced, or who's on the vocals on these?
I'm done with you now. I got
Good to see you, Pino.
I was barely pushing through, but now I know how.
Good to see you, Drew.
Maybe Splice does have some good samples. I think I was hating on it when we were on a call.
Back. Little quick to the hate on it.
Yeah.
Man, good to see you, Glock.
What's up, Pino?
8-Bit in the building. I really like that build up on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, FJ, I would love to hear that. I'm excited for it.
I don't wanna go back, I don't wanna sit down, I don't wanna control my anger. Tell me, was it all that you thought it would be?
This verse right here too is crazy.
'Cause now all your stories make sense. You were running around me, playing me a fool in your head, in your head.
I really like what you're doing with this vocal. Okay, Iodine. Imagine this dragon just breathing fire at the club.
Right.
Yo, Iodine, that's wild. That's that might be my favorite use of a vocal by you so far.
Right.
The way you did this, like, right here sounded so nice, that build up where it was almost just the vocal.
Mm-hmm.
And then the way, yeah, I really like that, Iodine. Big shouts out to you, man.
Right.
Y'all might get to hear another one from Iodine later tonight. The first song's the night, one of the few ways to share multiple songs within a night. So big shouts out to Iodine.
Right.
That was a cool track right there.
Yeah, dude, super solid on that vocal. Like I said, like that didn't even seem like it was a Splice one. That seemed like it was a already popular song that got chopped and sampled and
like
stuff.
remixed it or something.
Yeah, I was kind of impressed. Like I said, I think other people were fucking with the sample as well. Like just the like that part of it. I don't know. It was very triumphant. Very cool. Very cool. I know this is work in progress 1, so I'm super excited to see where you go with it. I think only just off rip things I could be like, oh, you could add these would be cool. I think on the transition parts, just having like a thick kind of like bass with it. I know you said you haven't used like 808 or which was the thing that you said? I've never used that.
I think that was 808s.
808s, yeah. I know you're not fucking with those and all that stuff, but even a little bit of bass like on those build-up parts where it's like coming in with the vocal, I feel like it'd be a super like transitional, like especially that last drop out, like where it was like it felt really thick, but it hadn't dropped it. You know, it was all mainly vocal and like lead up synths, all that stuff. But even just thickening the bass on that, making it feel like I feel like that'd be a really dope transition part. And I think just as you go, just keep perfecting that vocal mix, because I think obviously work in progress one, it's gonna get somewhere, you know what I mean? But on the first one, only thing I could say is it just, it feels very like in your face, but not like we always say that's a good thing, right? We want it to be in our face, but it just almost a little bit more shifty, with the vocal versus like straightforward since like an EDM song. But I feel like you're already gonna do that. So, good track, Rob. I'm really excited to see where it goes.
Big shouts out to Iodine. That was Without You.
Mm-hmm.
Man, appreciate you for sharing that one, getting us started with some heat.
Yeah. Your evolution's dope, bro.
Hey, so go ahead and spin the first, let's say 2 names off that wheel. We did have a couple of skips coming in. If you want to join that skip queue, there's only 10 of those slots available on the night. You could type !super skip. Big shouts out to FJ. He said he got some lyric videos done for his project.
Oh, nice.
We've heard.
This all looks familiar.
Yeah. We've heard the first 3 songs. This is number 4. Mm-hmm. Tune in on next week. We might get to hear number 5.
Right.
Big shouts out to FJ.
Yeah, good job getting it visualized. You're done.
Facts. All right, there we go. Now we got the full volume. And then, guys, keep an eye on the chat for M. She's just said, Steven, drop a chat and resubmit. You're going to get to play your song next. Or among the next songs.
Powerful emotion. Feral poetry is a safe space to confront past choices, explore the what-ifs, and ultimately begin to move forward with forgiveness and self-compassion.
Yo, flex, it's the #1 rule for your set. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. I ain't written in a sec, I've been missing the pen. Like Harry Kane in Qatar, I never made it that far. Though I'm just sitting there stressing with my list of regrets. Wish I could build up a cess with it, but I don't wanna take it that far. Cause I might take it too far. But there's a pain in my heart that can't be fixed with the meds. Gifted and blessed, yes, I guess. But it feels like I've been hit with a hex. By a snake at your far, snakes hate from afar. But I ain't raising alarms or even thinking revenge. Why? I just let God deal with him instead. Listen again, I said I'll let God deal with it instead. But if I have a change of heart, load up the chamber and park. Knock on the door of your yard and give you 6 in your head. Back to my list of regrets. Fam, where do I start? Feelings that I didn't express. Elle still living in my head, but she ain't paying the rent. Swear to God she needs to move on to a different address or something. Before that was the proposal, before that it was smoking, before that I was coasting. Late teens, early 20s, I was acting too bossy. Then I got diagnosed with a couple of posts. Before that a Persian rose had man in a choke. Oh yuck, sick to my stomach, the flashbacks are atrocious. And after that one unfolded, pure pandemonium. You wanna know why I bottle up my emotions? So many battles unspoken. If I put my head on the ground right now, the prayer mat will be soaking. Thinking that I was chosen, going mad with the omens. Heart used to be golden, now it's frozen colder than stone. Let's take a look in my closet, you'll find a bag of bones. You wonder why I stand alone. Crazy chronicles, young Indiana Jones, born into a shattered home. Could have been anything in this world. Still remember that chat I had with Dad and his Shogun. Still, the grudges don't happen to hold him. Guess that's just emotion, pulling back on the bowstring. Aim at the target. Used to play the violin, I used to play the guitar. Blood Money in his music, it's been that way from the start. I think about life from a different angle when I gaze at the stars. Mum was raising a star, boy, then I navigated a path. Shipwrecked in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Everything's been written, I guess, but damn, in high school I was the man. Fuck happened to me? Supernova. I know I should've listened to S instead of hedging my bets. Never wanted to settle for less. This my list of regrets. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with regrets. Ramadan's around the corner, fam, I need to repent. Cause if I get a little visit from the angel of death and drop dead, and I ain't in a state of submission, then the Lord is my witness. That'll be my biggest regret.
That was FJ with Regrets. Off the Thera Poetry project. I see you already sharing thoughts. Shout out to everybody sharing feedback in the comments in the chat. But y'all let them know what you guys thought of that one. There's a poll in the chat right now. You guys vote. Would you add that to your playlist? You let us know. Man, so FJ, we've heard the first 3 songs off of this project. We've talked about some of the mixing stuff. First thing to me is just, again, the vocal seems a little bit over compressed. Feels like it takes a little bit of that life out of it. That could be, used to compensate, recording situations and stuff like that. But I would just encourage you to ease off a little bit on that compressor so that just a little bit more life can get out of that vocal. And then on the writing, I would just encourage you. There was a lot of like really deep, hard-hitting parts, but then there was also a few parts where it just felt like filler to me, or like I kind of lost the message. And so and I wouldn't even say the message, but it was more like the flow. Like it started to be like, okay, wait, hold on, let me reset. And so it was just a bit like jarring. It took me out of the flow of the song. And so I would just encourage you just to really trim down the syllables on some of those where there was a few extra that kind of, messed up the flow. But then, yeah, man, I really appreciate you touching on, real things from your life. Not a lot of people are going to touch on, subject matter, like the things that they regret. It's really hard to talk about that, be vulnerable about that. So
right.
I really appreciate that being able and willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? But just locking in on a few of those like technical aspects, I think is going to take it to the next level.
Right. And I'm so there with you. Like this has all the potential in the world. Like I could see you on one of those YouTube channels, like rapping this in the open mic thing. You know what I'm saying?
It was
really
a cool
just
lyric video.
Yeah, exactly. Like being some deep lyrics,
Well, and sorry, like I loved how it was on like the notepad, like regrets, kind of like you were writing like in your journal or something. Yeah. The font was a bit hard for me to read, and so it was nice. It was kind of aesthetic, but it was also for like accessibility purposes, it might be nice to do like a little bit clearer of a font.
Yeah, and I think it's just like the cursive where, you know what I'm saying, it just kind of overlaps on those parts where it's like, okay, it's moving quick, and it's like you got a few parts overlapping. I think it's just because it's like a little bit cursive. That was what was kind of throwing me off, was like the letter change. But no, I feel that. And yeah, really good song, bro. I do think it really is technical aspects, and I think you see it in the chat. There is some truth to, hey, some people are saying they can't feel the emotion when you're spitting it, and I think there's a lot of bars where you can, but I think there's moments of, hey, you're just kind of continuing the flow, So I think one thing that I've heard a lot of artists do well is like giving themselves, like on a re-recording, if the bar's a bit deeper, just kind of re-recording for the emphasis, you know what I'm saying? Just for the delivery, just all the little technical details, that are going to be like, that are going to translate. Because even you don't have to change your voice too much. I know that can feel like, oh, well, I don't want to like not be me or like not have my flow, you know what I'm saying? Like I get that completely, but I think there's just a few lines worth like you know what I'm saying, like the paint, like I thought I was the man in high school, or what was, I think that was one of the bars. But even if you just give it more of like a shrug, like damn, like I thought, versus like, hey, it did feel like the energy kind of continued, versus that was just a moment right there where you could have just kind of like had that release, like damn, you know what I'm saying?
I thought I was the man. Like just those pauses, those breaths.
Exactly, just that little bit extra. And that's just the example of where, you know what I'm saying, I'd approach something like that. But overall, bro, really solid track. And like you said, like the songwriting is really, really good. Like you 100% have that going for you. And the songs are quality, but it's like there's just that another level. Like the over compression does seem to it could be taking energy out of your vocals, and I do think that could be a part of it too.
100%. And like you said, I think that's a big part of it.
Yeah, it's like, because when they are over compressed, it's trying to overcompensate for what it's doing, so it's got to take something.
And if you ease off that compressor, you might be like, hey, now there's something else that's sticking out. I think an EQ might be the way to address that next problem. Because I did hear a couple other things, but it's hard to tell without that compressor.
Right, yeah. And it's hard to know until it's turned down a little bit, like, hey, what's what? So, I would just, I don't know I can't remember if you said you do everything yourself or you take it to the studio, but either way, just take a peek at your compression next time and just, you know what I'm saying, compare it to another track that you'd listen to, like a reference track, and 100%. Just kind of see, hey, where's this affecting this? Yeah,
if there's like a song that kind of inspired this song, and you want to make sure that between the beat and everything else, it's sonically similar. But like you said, you can listen to it and see, hey, is this, are the drums hitting at a relative volume to the, to the snare, to the, I know that's part of the drums, but to the melodies, to the vocal, to the different instruments, like have different sections for each part of the song. But all right, man, we appreciate you, FJ. Thank you for sharing this next one. This is 10 Toes by My G. Let's go and get right into it.
Shout out My G, man.
Facts.
Been a minute.
That's how Drew sharing thoughts, Teo, Cal.
My digital footprint. That should let you know that I'm gifted. Last nigga didn't have
we appreciate y'all, by the way.
Pussy cocaine, he wanna crack. Stuck to the wall like a thumbtack. I beat the odds, you can't say that. I did. Swimming with sharks, you with the fishes. Grab my little queen and get to riches. Have patience, money come like fishes. Once it takes bait, we gonna reel it in. United together, making strongholds. Only thing that backfires is our own. What's his name hurt you? Well, leave that behind. Got too much virtue. If they see, they go blind. It's past their curfew, expired on time. In a room, you 50 with 10 other dimes. Just like my jewelry, you 50 other diamonds. Where you out, loud and proudly. Not just in public, but where the baby. When I'm on the diet, you my weakness, Debbie. I up the climbing, but you're my ecstasy. You promised me, and I promise you that I don't just like to mess around. I will hold you down. Keep it 10 toes down. Keep it 10 toes down. Feet is planted on ground. Feet is planted on ground. Long as you stay down. Long as you stay down. Integrity went out around. Integrity went out around. If anything go out of bounds, I'll make sure you leave with a smile.
Man, that was 10 Toes by My G. Produced Downline in Inuyasha. I hope I said that right. Whew. I had some mixed thoughts on that one. I really saw a lot of potential in it, but to me the execution wasn't like quite in its final form. Like I thought he tried a lot of really cool and unique flows. And it might even be like in the mixing, you know what I'm saying, that if there's a little bit like slightly different emphasis or even, you know, slightly different effects, and yeah, I don't know, that was interesting to me, my G. I feel like I have to listen to it again to, like, you know, really get it to sit with me.
Appreciate the
yeah, much love, Winter XO. But yeah, man, that one was interesting. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. Like, it was really cool. I really like those flows. But to me, it didn't feel like 100% in its final form. Like, I felt like you were on your way to something, or, you know, you were. This has like a lot of potential to me. It's just not like the version that I would quite add to my playlist yet. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if that's, you know, very helpful yet, but maybe JMCL can add a little bit more insight onto that.
Yeah. So this song for me, like you said, it was kind of like I'm having to think a little extra about it, and I want to start by saying this. I think the flows you're going for and stuff like that are really creative. Like, it's not things you're hearing all the time.
And that's what I really like.
And I do think the flow, like, they had a difficulty to them. And for me, one of the main things, it seemed like it was almost like timing. Like, it felt like the timing was a bit off of where you were punching in. Like, the rhythm didn't feel there, if that makes sense. That would be the main thing. Because, like, the flow sounded good, but it's like, it feels like it's like, like the timing of where it comes back in, bar to bar to bar. To me, that was what felt kind of off. Like, it just didn't have that natural groove to it. And I thought it was a good song, but like even the fish and reel part, it was just the way you were holding the notes, but it was almost like, hey, you were holding them a bit long, and then coming in like just with like, because you ended a bit like later, you gave it that extra like 1, 2, you know what I'm saying? And so the timing of it was feeling like a bit dragged, I would say. And that, you know what I'm saying, that might just be ear training, things like that, but that was the main thing that stood out to me. But I did really like that you're going for flows like that. Like, they're not easy. I don't think those are easy, and I can see why, hey, that might be a little difficult to like punch that shit in.
And you keep trying stuff like that, you're gonna stumble across something where it's like, damn, he did something that I haven't heard before. Like, I can only go to him for that. I felt like you said, I felt like he was like in the right area, you know what I'm saying?
And I want you to continue this idea, because this is really dope. And I do think there was parts where, hey, the end of the song sounded kind of in key, but the beginning, it sounded a bit off at parts. You know what I'm saying? At times, the key, it didn't seem like it was like the autotune was like necessarily doing justice for you.
There was a couple bars in here where it was even, to me, it sounded like the beginning, the bar was like off key, but then it ended really smooth. It sounded good. Yeah. And maybe that was because he did that a few times in a row. Maybe it was on purpose for the sound, but to me, I feel like if it was in that, the way it ended the whole way through, I feel like that would have sounded better.
Yeah.
And so, man, big shouts out to my G, 10 Toes.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of mixed opinions, but I do like the sound. I just think, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's not in its final form. Like, this idea can keep going further, and I want it to go further. Like, I don't think you should be like, oh, they felt iffy on this, I shouldn't try this again. Fuck no, dude. Try it again. Keep going at it, because I think if this could be perfected, this is something I would really bump. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's a few rough cuts on it here and there too as well. I want to say there's parts where it's, hey, this part's ending, this part's kind of coming in, I'm not catching the bar. You know what I'm saying? Like the tail ends are interlocking. And so I did want to say that as well. But it's just a few little things, bro. And I really do think like this could be a fire-ass song, because there's not anything like it, you know? Like, it's going to be hard to replicate. So yeah, man, I give you all the props, bro.
Real talk. Hey, and my bad, Iodine, did you want to use that super skip from Wednesday? You let me know. You probably said it in the chat earlier. I missed it in the chat. But we're getting back to our wheel spinner. Let's see if big shouts out to the first couple artists if they went ahead and resubmitted.
I know, I was looking for that last one from Miji.
Man, appreciate you for sharing that one, Miji.
Yeah, bro.
Miji? My G?
My G, Miji. We've called you both, bro. You gotta let us know again. It's a flip-flop situation.
All right, let's see. We can pull this up real quick. We got Steven, Slayers, and AK. Man, AK, you here, bro? Let us know, Slayers, Steven. Slayers right here.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. Did I miss Steven? You guys let us know. I miss Steven or AK. You guys, y'all tap in.
Yeah, drop a chat.
I'm not seeing them.
What's up?
I'm not seeing them, so I'm gonna go ahead and we'll get it started.
Okay, thanks, Em. Appreciate it.
Is there like a fuzz? Do I hear a fuzz on our mic? You let me know. Maybe
I do kind of hear that. Like,
yeah. We'll have to see what that's from.
What is that? Yo.
All right. This next one right here. This is Slayers 6'4" Encounter. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Appreciate you, Iodine.
Stacking up my cash with some flowers. With baby, let's connect like a router. Baby, let's link. Smoke a fat joint. Roll it up the best. Baby, on point. I'm staying so high in the evening. For my lost friends, I'm grieving. The darkness is deceiving. In her love, I'm receiving. I'm slaying all of these demons. My angel light, she needs it. I cannot be defeated. And I love you, that's the reason. Staying medicated, I'm getting kinda faded. Love never wasted, I know that I was hating. Yeah, energy is sacred, and I will never take it. I will never take it. For granted, I landed like right on this planet. My problems I manage, the demons I damage. And the damage. I'm my fucking damage. Baby, take a puff and pass that gas. Giving me a kiss. Yeah, I made a stack. Days with her feels like a snack.
Appreciate you, Kid G.
I would ever back. Wanna transcend this dimension. What's with all of this tension? Smoking on a blunt full of OG gas. Gotta transcend from the things in the past. In dark skies, hope I fly at last. Angel flight, I would go so fast. I would go so fast, whoa, whoa, whoa. Stacking in my cash with some flowers. Wish, baby, let's connect like a router. Baby, let's link, smoke a fat joint, roll it up the best. Baby, on point, I'm staying so high in the evening. For my lost friends, I'm grieving. The darkness is deceiving. In her love, I'm receiving. I'm slaying all of these demons. My angel light, she needs it. I cannot be defeated. And I love you, that's the reason.
That was Encounter, produced by Waki and Augury by Slayers _64. Appreciate you for sharing that one, Slayers.
Yes, sir.
To me, like that one was really interesting. I felt like if it was just mixed a little bit more in a hyperpop style, like a little bit more aggressively hyperpop.
And I liked how the end was, where it started getting all the stutters and things like that in a row. I kind of almost wish the whole song was like that in a certain way.
I kind of feel like that's what would have been like most fitting for that mix. But yeah, man, big shouts out to Slayers. We appreciate you for sharing that one.
Yeah, bro. And I think the only thing is just like Iodine and other people were saying, it's kind of, I think it has to do kind of mainly with the vocals is what anything that, you know, could be improvement wise. Because I think it's a super wet beat, but then kind of a dry vocal. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like there's emphasis in it, you've got harmonies, but just the way it's mixed, it doesn't feel as like pop out as the beat. So that, you know what I'm saying? That would be like the main thing is like adding saturation, just mixing a little bit more hyper pop, like kind of matching the energy of that beat. Because the only thing is like it's a decent song. It's just like the energies feel a little different from vocal to beat, you know. And so that's like the only thing for me that is like coming to my head. Also would say I do kind of think this may be opinion, but you started off the song I feel like really hot in terms of lyrics and like flow wise, but I feel like at the end there you definitely felt like you had to finish the song, and there was some like more filler bars like I'm smoking OG gas, you know, like you could get more specific that I'm smoking OG gas, you know, or just being a little bit more accustomed to like why this is cool or why this sounds good versus like, hey, just smoking OG gas, you know, like that's it, kind of moving past it, like never heard about again, you know what I'm saying? So if any, and that felt to me at the end of the song was like, hey, I felt like there was a lot more lyrics where it's like, hey, the first ones felt a little bit more personal and a bit more like, oh yeah, he wrote this intentionally, versus the end it felt like you had a few filler bars in there here and there, you know. And I don't think that's a bad thing, but I think, you know what I'm saying, just to add that extra like replay value to the end of the song versus like, hey, you want someone to enjoy the whole song, not just the first minute 30, right? You know, if they don't like the end of the song, you know, it's just a different feeling. But I think people appreciate that just going all the way through, because I think, yeah, it was super solid with lyrics in the beginning, but I think there was just a drop off point, and that's not a bad thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. If the song needs to be shorter, it could be that too. If you're like, yo, I just didn't know how to finish it without just kind of filling out the rest of the song without, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always those situations as well.
100%.
Yeah, I know I just ranted, gave you a bunch of different things, bro, but it was a cool track. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of potential for it.
This next one right here, this is Tell Me the Truth featuring Before Dawn ++ by AK. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Good to see you, Yusef.
What's up, Yusef?
Oh, album done, AK.
Shawty whip a love like, okay, what you want to do? I made her back, she said she follow like, okay, that's cool. Just let me know what to do. You got me looking like
I like what you're doing with your vocal in that background.
Look in my eyes and tell the truth. Oh, you would tell me what I knew. How about that SRT? This hunter got scared cause I got his speed racing. Oh, get a little bass to me. Cause to the mall, my waist that, don't let her be rude to you. Return that she can't face it.
I know, I'm like, I think we might have heard this on stream potentially. This song's good, but I'm like, damn, never heard this.
I heard this on his Instagram. I heard a snippet on his Instagram.
Okay. Maybe where we've heard it.
AK nigga, my shoe can't stop me when I get placed in a booth. I'm watching this whole little nigga, don't bother me. I need my space on you. My life so crazy, might make a movie. I'm stacking my bread, I'm stacking my blue cheese.
Hey, join up, new chorus.
I can't trust no bitch, no, I can't trust you. I asked you for love. You ain't tell the truth when I asked if you love me.
Yo, he said, I think he said we heard it when it wasn't done.
Okay.
I really love this background vocal. Yo, I done, bro. I haven't seen you. I let me know about that chat. My bad. I keep asking you.
You've been moving sloppy, way too moppy when I need you. Why? Bitch, I'm way too high. I do drugs when I need help. You ain't come for me at nighttime. I'm high. I'm trying to change my lifestyle. I hate when the lights out. I see you when the lights come on again. No love for me. You love money.
You guys can get to vote in the chat if you would add this to your playlist or not.
If you don't love me, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? You lie, you lie, you lie. You shouldn't tell the truth. Say you about love, like okay, what you want to do? Made her back, she said she found on like okay, that cool. Just let me know what to do. You got me looking like a fool. Look in my eyes and tell the truth. Oh, you would tell me what I knew.
I really like the texture in this beat, or like between the beat and the vocal.
Yeah, right.
Tell Me the Truth featuring Before Dawn by AK. Appreciate you for sharing that one, bro.
Yeah. We heard the final version now.
Let's see. Oh, hasn't came out yet. Still giving you all that exclusive look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, album's done.
Yeah.
What's the date on that one?
Yeah, what's the plans? You know what I'm saying? I know this is a newer thing. Like, yeah, fill us in, bro. Yeah, fill us in.
The Eternal Continuum.
We did get to hear this before, but it was minus the feature. Song wasn't fully finished. You know what I'm saying? So after hearing that, I thought honestly, Before Dawn did a pretty good job on the feature. Like he had an interesting vocal. It was different enough to like make you guys sound good together. So I remember, I think this is the song where it's like, bro, make sure you get a good feature. Like if you're really gonna push this shit, like, do you know what I'm saying? Don't just send this to anybody. So hearing that, okay, I'm kind of fucking with it, bro. I'm gonna have to check out Before Dawn. His shit was hard. But I really like this song, bro. Like it seems like the things we talked about got polished. Like everything sounds pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like I do kind of, there is like a difference in mix, but it's not like too crazy to where you're like, oh, what the fuck? Like one of them's so different, you know? So I don't want to go too in on that, but it was a good song, bro. Like it was a good song. Like I don't have any, I think I just enjoyed it.
I think his fans are gonna enjoy this one.
Mm-hmm.
That was Tell Me the Truth feat Before Dawn by AK. Yeah, man, that background vocal, I love what you did. Just adding that ambience, adding that fullness. You had a few layers in the background I could hear. So, yeah, I really appreciate that, AK. That was probably my favorite part of the song. You know, some nice melodies in there, everything like that. But it had life to me. There was depth. There was different layers that I could tune into. I really appreciated that. Big shout out to Tell Me the Truth, AK. Y'all keep an eye out for Eternal Continuum. I don't think I said it the right time.
Is it
continue? I don't
Continuum?
know. I don't think that's how you spell it, but like I don't know. You let me know, AK. How should I pronounce that? I ain't the best with all that, but Thanksgiving, man. Y'all keep an eye out.
Hey, that's lit. That's lit.
This next one right here, we got Steven Athlete. Let's go ahead and get it. Produced by Texo.
My bitch Roger Vancy on her body, she so flashy. Body to her body, she see dollars, she get nasty. When I'm in my rhythm, they don't got no shot up past me. Track, run a couple bands, I'm an athlete. For the turn, vibe, middle, get the sag beat. Smoke real threats, you can try, you can't thrash me. Hey. My bitch Roger Vancy on her body, she so flashy. Body to her body, she see dollars, she get nasty. When I'm in my rhythm, they don't got no shot up past me. Track, run a couple
we'll come back to it at the end.
Athlete, for the turn, vibe, middle, get the sag beat. Smoke real threats, you can try, you can't thrash me. Bad bitches 10, hanging out the backseat. I got big racks, boy, please don't at me. One hand shooting, lift 3 like he mad. I got one hand up, you won't get the shit past me. He a fucking snake. Put the slime maneuver. I got runs in his J. She smell like manure. That bitch got her hands up. I done turn that bitch to tell her we can send your mans up. Dirty clip hang off the rope. Fuck that plans up. They ran when I ran up. 2 shots to the leg. We got them sleeping from the blammer. Homie and my brother stay tight. Alabama. Already told y'all boys I stay hot. It's backwood jammed up. Damn, it's Roger Vanchi, huh? She know I'm the hottest, huh? Chop chin check like Triple G. We get the boxing, huh? Stack up in my wallet, huh? I'm a different problem when I'm worried about the profit, huh? Breaking up a back, I tell her, hey, when I'm knocking, huh? Down, down. Hey, hey, hey. My bitch Roger Vanchi on her body, she so flashy. Body to her body, she see dollars, she get nasty. When I'm in my rhythm, they don't got no shot up past me. Track, run a couple bands, I'm an athlete. Fuck brother, turn Von Miller, get the sag beat. Smoke real threats, you can try, you can't thrash me. Hey, hey. My bitch Roger Vanchi on her body, she
I'm
so
rocking with it, bro.
Body to her
I
body,
like
she
this like
see
muffled
dollars, she
effect he's
get
doing
nasty.
as an effect.
I know.
I wouldn't want it the whole song.
I was so confused. I was like, is this the mix? Like, and then it went in. I was like,
I wouldn't want it
type of intro.
I wouldn't want it the whole song, but I really like it as an effect. That intro chorus and that outro chorus, that's an interesting effect right there. I like that. Yeah, man, that was athlete. He got the flow on it. He had the energy.
Yeah, the delivery is my favorite.
Yeah, like you said, the delivery, just the energy he had on that. It brought it to life.
Yeah.
Athlete. I think everyone was gonna come for him on that intro about over compressed and stuff like that. And then, man, he switched it up. It was like, oh, that was actually hard.
Yeah.
That was hard. I really like that effect, man. That was cool. I haven't seen that before.
Right? It sounded like, what did you even do in the intro? It just sounded, it was like...
To me, it sounded like he tucked the beat or the vocal under the beat. And I was like, damn, like you said, it just sounded a little almost like oversaturated, over compressed.
Yeah.
Too loud, a lot of clipping like almost, but...
Interesting, bro. Interesting, but I like it.
That was cool. I liked it. It was creative, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's got to be a limiter. I don't know. But yeah, man. Big shouts out to Steven. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. Athlete. And when you do stuff like that, to me, that shows us like it doesn't, as long as it has an intention behind it, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because like we said, if that was the mix on the whole song, I feel like a lot of us would have gotten tired of it or like maybe gotten old. But he used it intentionally. He used it as a.
He said Volcano 3.
Okay. Fair enough. Got the sauce on there, man. Big shouts out to Steven for dropping that gem.
Real, man. That's mad unique.
That was cool, man. I like that.
Unique.
That was cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I haven't seen anybody do that.
You guys vote in the chat. Would you add that to your playlist? You let us know. Let us know when this one's coming to be dropping.
Yeah, bro. This shit was hard. Definitely bring some more shit by, Steven.
Facts. That was cool. It was refreshing. All right, let's see. We got
W intro, man. God, I'm still thinking about it. Like,
it was cool.
I just never seen anybody do that shit.
I haven't seen Cal. He was like, all right, I take it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, jumped on it too quick.
He's like, no thanks. Wouldn't add this. And he's like, comes in. He's like, yeah, man, I'm going to change my vote.
My bad.
Yeah.
Man. La Rico, Iodine, and Michael J. submit a song if you have not already. Man, we were just talking about it in the studio session after the last stream. We'll be in there again. It's a voice chat in our Discord session. You can pop in there, stream your DAW. Check out other people's studio sessions. Yeah. Enjoy the vibes, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about music,
talk
whatever
about
it is.
Yeah. After the last one, we popped in there with Iodine and we were laughing. He was like, yeah, man, like, I think the wheel likes me. And we were like, for some reason,
I think it does.
The wheel has ears or something, right? Like if you say like, fuck the wheel or the wheel hates me, like it seems to, believe that or, but if you're just like, oh no, I got this, or you speaking into existence, sometimes the wheel's listening.
Right.
We don't know how to explain that.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, it does, man. It's like sometimes it's like some people just have good energy, and all of a sudden they get spun. I'm not even kidding. It's like it works in our favor sometimes like that, where it's like, wow, yeah, like we wanted this guy to get played. Awesome. Like
it's like, wow, that guy's been talking a lot, and then he gets spun. Exactly. It's like, oh, like cool. I was curious about it.
Yeah, right. That's always so dope when it works out. Like obviously we want to hear everybody, but we would definitely appreciate y'all talking in the chat, giving feedback. You know what I'm saying? It gives us someone else to talk to. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff, because obviously we're gonna review y'all music, but it's a community thing. We're trying to do this as a community.
Real
so
talk.
We appreciate everybody tapping in, bro. Trying to get everybody heard tonight.
Facts. And then, hey Ronnie, we did just get your skip, bro. So we'll get you pulled up. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Ronnie 3K.
We got Ronnie 3K, and then we got Iodine. with Outlaw. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I heard this in that studio session voice chat. Y'all are in for a treat with this Outlaw by Iodine, and then Love Rico coming up next, man. That's a nice lineup right there. Awesome. So this is Feed Your Love by Ronnie 3K. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Let's go, man. It's been a minute. Shout out Ronnie 3K.
Hey, you can Solo, can you drop that in the Discord, or is it too big? Okay, Ronnie. Is this one?
She tried to let me go and he
Is this one you produced too?
let me know I'm the one who runs my fate. I know that for sure. I feel like I'm on my own again.
Combining his Louisiana swing with the DMV flow.
I'm gonna get some hate, but that's when I love more. They want results right away. The closer that you gotta wait. Negative momentum, we gotta break. We taking some breaks, we making mistakes. If you fake to you, then you fake to their face. You don't gotta do, but you gotta be great. We running last, but I'm changing the pace. We running.
You're not feeling those, Cal? I like those background vocals.
I want your heart, your mind. I'll be with you all the time. I wanna feed your love. I wanna feel your love, yeah. I want your heart, your mind. I'll be with you all the time. I wanna feed your love. I wanna feel your love, yeah. Please tell me that you know me better than that. Trying to be good, I be going that bad for you. I could get it understood. Real
Excuse me,
neighbors
like
don't
Isaiah
limit
Rashad
their
vibes.
neighborhood. Can't limit my growth, I'm never gonna shrink. Push me to the edge, I jump off the brink. When you run out of pens, use invisible ink. You listen to me, now you get it in sync. FIFA form, where's my modem? No discourse, so they control them. You see my cars like Texas hold them. You see the kid shining, you act like you know him. No controller, evil wins you over with money and fame, glitter and gold. You're gonna bend, but you better not fold. You gotta fight, you're a spiritual soldier. I want your heart, your mind. I'll be with you all the time. I wanna feed your love. I wanna feel your love, yeah. I want your heart, your mind. I'll be with you all the time. I wanna feed your love. I wanna feel your love, yeah.
Man, dude. That chorus was special, man.
Feed Your Love by Ronnie 3K, man. Woof. That was off
Yeah.
the 3000 project.
That was a banger, man.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. That might be one of my favorite songs by Ronnie 3K so far.
Me too, man. I know Elevator Music was
That
always
was a
a
good one,
classic,
yeah.
but this was really, really good.
Well, and to me, it felt like one of the most like evolved songs by him.
Yeah. You feel like the most artist version of yourself on
Yeah.
this song, 100% by far. Any song we've heard,
Mm-hmm.
like I know that.
And I don't know, man, because I'm really like 50-50 on it too, conflicted on it, because I like part of me really liked the vocals, and like it sounded unique. It kind of sounded like Ronnie, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be able to get that sound anywhere else.
Yeah.
But then there was also part of me where it was like, I feel like this is like the music theory part of my brain, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like expecting it to be in a certain scale or a certain like chord progression. But I don't know, like, cause the less structured part of my brain like really enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? Like it just sounded good. It had
I don't have the music theory training.
I had the low layer, had the higher layer, had the middle layer. It was I really liked all three of those.
Yeah.
But I think to me it was just like, oh, if you get them in like the perfect scale, then third and fifth, or fifth and seventh, like you really get them on chords, like to fit the chords of the beat, which again, a lot of people don't have the music theory background to, like, haven't been trained to do that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just gonna like really take it to that next level. Like that's kind of what was throwing part of me off. But again, like the less structured part of me was like, I don't know, it sounded free, it sounded like kind of wild. I don't know, I really liked it. So
Okay.
I liked it in its current state, but there was a part of me where it was like, something doesn't sound like how I would hear it traditionally. I guess I think is
Okay.
the best way to put it.
Well, hearing that perspective, I'm like, okay, I sort of feel kind of what you're talking about, but it's like I gotta like, you know what I'm saying, dial in and like rehear. But that would make sense, because it's not in a bad way. Like everything does sound good, but there is like parts where it does feel like just teeny bit, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like what Cal just typed in the chat, where he's like, oh yeah, like it sounds right, but there's something like not clicking. But you know what I'm saying? That could be it. And yeah, because everything sounded good, but like you said, and I really, I'll be honest, I did like the chorus kind of doubles more than the verse. I would say you did a really powerful job on those. Those were the standout vocals for me.
That chorus was super cool. Like you said, I really liked the layers, the textures on it.
Yeah, it gave it a vibe of almost like a pop song that you'd hear like maybe like late 90s to early 2000, you know what I'm saying? Like almost like some indie stuff. So it was cool hearing that sound. It's kind of nostalgic.
Facts.
But like brought into like almost like some more rap shit, which is cool.
Let's get this one.
Yeah, bro.
On our playlist. Cool. Big shouts out to Ronnie 3K.
Straight up.
Awesome, man. This next one right here, this is Outlaw by Iodine. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
I haven't heard this one yet, so I'm ready, man. You guys are hyping this one up.
It's cool, man. That's all I'm going to play.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to play. I enjoyed hearing it in the studio session. I'm not sure if he's made any updates since I last heard it, but so go ahead and get right into it.
Say less.
Cal said my engineer hates my production because it makes no sense. Yeah. Hey, you're not the only one. Hey, much love, Ronnie. Really appreciate you sharing that with us.
Yes, sir, man.
Them Reese's. That bass. This is the final version. Nice. I like how you separated those vocals from the beat a little bit more.
Yeah, they feel very panned, but in the middle. You know, so that's what you want to hear.
Welcome to the stream, Quick Codeine.
What's up?
Good to see you, Portico. Did I say that right? Hey, you got to, Drew.
Do it. I'd be up for that.
Dude said this gives me a feeling I know I had. To his young blood said, I fuck with this.
Say less, Iodine.
He said, bro, got Maroon 5 on this one. Good to see you, vlog. Rico said, I'm going to start an EDM playlist purely to Glaze Iodine.
You could, honestly. He's going to get there.
He could start his, like, he could fill his own playlist.
Yeah. Iodine hype songs.
Yeah.
Iodine morning, Iodine afternoon, Iodine night.
Iodine songs play while I play Rocket League.
Yeah. All these Iodine playlists. You could though. Man. I like that, bro. Outlaw. That was sick. That was my favorite, like, vocal mix you've done. By far. There's something so pretty and so shiny about those vocals. Like, that's what we want to hear, man, where it's like it feels like it's wide, it's panned out to the left and right, but it's still right there in the middle. You're not missing a single lyric. It feels fluid. It feels like it can drift through the whole thing without getting caught. You know what I mean? That's like my favorite vocal mix you've ever done. Like, fucking solid ass vocal mix on that. Like, yeah, and I really like the sample choice too, because just everything fits well, like running, and it's just this like electric, you know, everything fits super well. I really like that track, bro. I'm kind of impressed.
No, 100%, man. Outlaw, Iodine.
Yeah.
I could see that one fitting, and I've said this about a couple Iodine tracks, but like in Tron really well.
Yeah, he definitely. You gotta chase that movie credit one day, man. Like, it will happen, just a matter of time, bro.
Nah, real talk, man.
Oh my god.
Big shouts out to Iodine. That was Outlaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We've talked in the studio session. You know how I feel on that one, but I really appreciate you sharing that with the community. I know people are really enjoying it. I think that one just came out, right? Release date
Is this
today.
official?
Like that. I think that's official. So, I'm gonna add it to the playlist. We'll take it off if you ask, Iodine, but otherwise it's getting on there.
Yeah, otherwise you're trapped.
We need to get Iodine as much more and more Iodine on that playlist. He keeps showing us unreleased songs, which is like a blessing and a curse.
Right. And are you gonna put on all platforms as well? 'Cause it's like you own everything, so you could, you know what I'm saying? I just know for me, I'm like, I have a whole ass EDM playlist, but like it is on Spotify. So I was like, damn.
Man, Cal said the new Tron movie coming too. Stars
Actually?
aligning.
Damn. Yeah. Someone pulls out and they like need a backup song. It's like
No
slide
guy.
right in there. Yeah.
All right, this one right here. This is La Rico, Bleed for You, Too Far Gone, produced by Jorko.
What up, La Rico?
Real talk.
I can't save myself. Trying to get you out my head, girl, it feels like hell. I guess I should just rot in bed, that'll heal myself. Look at my skin sometimes like damn, I should peel myself. Bleed for you, baby, you know that I'll bleed for you. That I'll do anything for you, and that's still true. Bleed for you, baby, you know that I'll bleed for you. Did I do anything for you, and that's still true. So why couldn't you stay? When the lights are off, I fade away. I try to escape in a darker place. No, I don't think I'm okay. Girl, I still see your face. I still hear your voice. The things you said that day.
It's such an interesting mix.
Games you play. I can't escape, girl. It feels much too late. I ain't recovering. I'm too far gone, I can't save myself. Trying to get you out my head, girl, it feels like hell. I guess I should just rot in bed.
Dude, so I'm like, I'm so focused listening. He goes, no head bobs?
He's like, damn.
I know, I was like,
Bounce time for Rico, yeah. It's not even necessarily like a head bop. It's more of a like nod, you know, like a not in a bad way. It's just like
Following you.
yeah.
Baby, you know that I'll bleed for you. That I'll do anything for you, and that's still true. Bleed for you, baby, you know that I'll bleed for you. That I do anything for you, and that's still true.
That was Bleed for You, produced by Jorko. Whew. Man, that one was like, I don't know, you could feel the emotion in it. So I know he said, he's dropped a comment saying that like it was kind of in that telephone kind of washed out effect on purpose.
Yeah.
To me, that kind of almost made it more emotional or more like, I don't know, it was like, I don't know, like I'd bleed for you. It's like kind of like this like empty feeling, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, damn, like.
And it's so soloed apart from everything. Like you're alone, you know, it really gives off that lone feeling.
Like you said, that empty alone, that was like, I like how that was translated through the mix, you know what I'm saying? Like through the lyrics, through, you know, the delivery, but then even through the mix. You didn't stop there. So, yeah, man, shout out Lil Rico.
Yeah, that was deep, bro.
It was really deep, and again, I like the intentionality, the kind of like concept song. This outro vocal wasn't my favorite, but I could also see that, like, again, kind of being stylistic of just like,
as if you were like crying.
It's like, kind of like
something like that.
Like how, like a painful.
I don't know. It's just super interesting song. You know, like I'm trying to conceptualize all of it because okay, lyrics versus this, like it really was a cool, you know what I'm saying, a cool combo of everything. And for me, my focus was just, I was listening to like lyrics and I was like, damn, man, like that shit is deep, man. Like you know, you gotta put yourself first, you know what I'm saying? Everyone, you know what I'm saying, you gotta love yourself. You know, these songs are a great way to push that feeling, you know. So I like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, good song, bro.
Real talk. Rico, let's work on some emotion.
Yeah,
man, we appreciate you for sharing that one, Rico. It takes a lot, you know, to get vulnerable and get into the emotion, you know, while you're recording the tracks, and I feel like that really helps the delivery when you do that. So
yeah, right.
Appreciate you for sharing that one.
Yeah, man. Rika, that's one thing he does really well in a lot of songs. It's like, I think you do capture emotion really well. And I think that's definitely one of your strong suits. So always continue that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like that is something from an outside perspective. Like that's something I think you're definitely up in.
100%. We got Michael J right here. And then we're going to go ahead and get into our next 3 spins on the wheel spinner.
Yes, sir.
Let me make sure. Oh, cool. We got Quit Codeine coming through with the skit. Let's go ahead and get you pulled up real quick.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man. This is Quit Codeine. We got Quit Codeine and then Michael J and HLS. Awesome. So this is Gasha, Jacob, Quit Codeine, man. Let's go ahead and check right into this. Giving y'all that exclusive look.
Brush my teeth, be ghostin'. The 4-5 leave us open. Let's try to keep begging for closure. We in your trap, like, where's the bread? Fuck it, we taking it over. I get your bitch, she all in my bed. I'm telling her, but now it's over. I'm out of drugs to fall in my head. I gotta stop sipping the potion.
I fucking hate you.
I love it, Drew.
Begging this bitch like I never lived. I work too hard, I can never rest. Get higher than fucking my Everest. Let's try to too bad, she's so heaven sent. When I walk it, I put on a vitamins. Been blowing too hard, need a letterman. Come right patch on my jeans to be leatherman. I stand tall on the rim like a weatherman. I'm a cold nigga changing the weatherman. One small, no more, that's a better plan. And I let him get off on a better hand. I get the green like a kosher. I got my feet out of doors. Brushing my teeth, be ghostin'. The 4-5 leave us open. Let's try to keep begging for closure. We in your trap, like, where's the bread? Fuck it, we taking it over.
I bet this one sounds crazy in the whip.
Yeah, right.
With all that bass.
I'm out of drugs, it fell in my head. I gotta stop sipping the potion.
I fucking hate you.
The bitch ad-lib or like the bitch. Man, Quit Codeine. That was Gasha. So I don't know if this is gonna, continue throughout all your songs or what. You might have other music we could check out, but I like how his name's Quit Codeine, and then he's like, I gotta stop drinking the potion. Like the music's about the same, like the same thing as the name. Like I don't know. I just kind of like the, like I don't know if synergy is the right word, but it's like comprehensive across like the whole brand or whatever.
Right.
Man, but gosh, Quit Codeine.
It's kind of a hard name.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a messaging and like branding all in one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's cool.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, that bass was really hard. I'd really love to hear it in a car in a whip. And then I kind of liked like the reverb and kind of spaced out effect on his vocal. I don't know. To me, this was like a high quality SoundCloud mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the most polished ever mix I feel, but it was like, oh, I would listen to this. I'd bang
got
it.
the
Like,
job done.
it's already listenable. You already flow with it. I mean, that's how I felt on it. How'd you feel on this one?
I think it was solid. Like you said, it's definitely a listenable track. Like the bars were good, vocals were good. I think, you know what I'm saying, it's just improvements for as you continue. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't necessarily go back because I feel like the song, like I said, it's already bumpable. But if I was to go back and change things, for me, it would be, you know what I'm saying, I think one thing that can help you a lot is layering. Like you're there's a lot of singing parts. And I think one thing that you hear, like, it's just like an undercover thing, but you hear a lot of these guys singing, there are layers underneath that vocal versus them just harmonizing. You know what I'm saying? It's not out there by itself. And so that would be one of the main things is like, bro, start beefing up your vocals, start thickening these, you know what I'm saying? Getting bottom layers. Like, one of the simplest ways to start is, hey, you have your middle vocal, record the same thing, left, high in a different tone, right in a higher tone, pan those off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the starter way to just beef out your vocals and get a little bit of layering on them. Like, that's just easy one you can go to. But I think for me that would just be like, hey, continue in next songs and just slowly, you know what I'm saying, removing the air out of your vocals. There's a little bit of air that kind of like gets in your recording, you know what I'm saying, background noise, whatever it could be, you know what I'm saying, as you go, just clearing that up, doing what you can to eliminate that. And that could be where you record, it could be within the mix with your EQ, you know what I'm saying, a lot of different ways. But that's where I would, you know what I'm saying, going forward, just little things to focus on and like just keep getting better at.
100%. Big shouts out to Quick Codeine with Gasha, man. Appreciate you for sharing that one.
Yeah, for real. It's a go to chat, bro. We got the best community, man.
Much love. We appreciate y'all for sharing your thoughts. For real, for real.
Yeah, bro. We've heard a lot of good music tonight.
Thanks.
He said sometimes we haters, sometimes we not, for real. Try not to be.
Gotta gauge the night, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we try to keep it helpful. All right, this is HLS Just Friends, the remix. Okay.
Did I hear that right?
Right? Do we get around to that right? This is just 1:32, man. They just giving us a little taste, I feel like. We're gonna go ahead and see what they got for us tonight.
Is this like a cyber?
In the pen, but I'm slick. The you was back to the back room, ready to rumble. School hard knocks and mysterious troubles. I'm not a person that pussy. You find that shade in the rubble of how we comfortable. And you got the monsoon. Let us see that ballroom. Drop a couple doubles. Let's go bottom. And my heart go boom. Lowering the volume. Picking and you feeling it.
We just friends, but we still fucking. It don't make sense. I hate it,
Classic.
I love it when you do me. But we just friends, and we still fucking. Yeah, this shit don't end. We make it get infinity, yes I hate it, but I love it when you do me. I'm like, ooh,
Come around, baby, you can move me. Quiet as a mouse, all these dudes type goofy. Now it's Tail on the scene, told him move me. Excuse me, we friends or we not, cause I'm really type choosy. But back that cutie, you act mad moody. You know all I'm really trying to do is smack that. Let me backtrack. I'm trying to give you the world. I just don't know if I can make you my girl. So
we just friends.
I see you, Tail. Tail getting it in with HLS.
I hate it, yeah, I love it when you do me. Cause we just friends, and we still fucking. This shit don't end. We make it get infinity, yes I hate it, but I love it when you do me. I'm like, ooh,
Man.
HLS Just Friends, the remix with Teo the Dan.
And it seemed like, yeah. It was Psy in the original, right?
Psy, yeah. I think. Let us know
like
if that part was different.
That wasn't added. That wasn't a part of the. I was thinking that was a part of the remix. That first verse that came in, but I might be tripping now.
So I feel like they dropped it different. Like I feel like it was like the We Just Friends, and then Psy came in. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe that was in the original.
I might be overthinking that first. part.
Like you said, but the Teo is the part that I really stood out to me. I was like, okay,
this is new.
That's new.
Yeah.
That's an addition.
Brand new. Yeah, and he killed it too. Only thing is, I just felt like I was like, man, I wanted more. That was like my only thing. It was like, you came in tough, but you went quick. You went as quick.
Yeah,
as
he had like a 16 or 8 or a 16. Yeah. I didn't count. But...
And that's not bad. That is a typical length for like a pop song. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not uncommon. So I'm like, I can't be mad. I'm like, damn, he did exactly what he was supposed to. But you know, hearing him on there, it felt so cool. It's just from linking from this community to, yo, we've heard all your music, now we're hearing you together. Like it just feels kind of surreal sometimes where I'm just like, this happened, you know what I'm saying? Like these dudes never even knew each other, now they're on this fucking song together and they killed it and it sounds good. Like sometimes that shit's just surreal, you know what I mean? Like just to see all this shit happening, like whoa.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know, you killed it, bro.
That's one of our favorite hooks from Michael J. You know, the hook rider. Man,
that's
big shout out to Michael.
J.
Just friends. And then big shouts out to Psy. And then, like I said, Teo coming in there and just understanding the assignment.
Yeah.
He had a nice verse. I like the part
where he paused up.
Make the, you know what I'm saying? And then with the laugh in there, I like it.
Yeah.
It shows the personality. And then just the way you set it up for Michael J to come back into. I really like the way you set up that transition was perfect.
Right. Yeah.
So, I just
rapper shit.
Hats off, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, hold on. Well, now when we got to give the.
Oh yeah.
Gotta give it up for him. Yeah. Big shouts out to HLS. When that one comes out, man, you'll let us. Oh, we didn't pull up the lyrics. That's on us. We appreciate y'all for throwing that in there.
Yeah, shit.
When that one comes up, let us know. We'll get that out to the playlist.
All right, what's up, Black Star? We just gotta hear some HLS.
Black Star in the building.
Good timing, bro. Good timing.
Good to see you.
Bust down my AP.
Let's double check this list. We got Michael. All right, so we got Winters XOXO, Young G, and then Tio the Dan, man. Shout out Tio. The stars are aligning for you, big dog.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Big shouts out to Peter Pan by Young G. This is going to be our next track that we get up. We're just going to give everyone a couple moments, get back in here.
Yeah, for anyone who's crashed as well.
Real talk. Cal said we back. W's in the chat. Slymo.
Yeah, you're all good. Teo, fuck. It's going to take me a second.
No,
Goddamn, I don't know why.
You. I feel that.
Teo. Frame by frame movie.
Awesome. We're going to go ahead and turn off that music now.
Trafaholics.
Man, appreciate y'all for sharing. What are you doing? You're on the wrong sound bank.
808 Mafia!
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I thought we did. Oh, it's this one.
Trapaholics mixtapes.
There we go. Still learning our soundboard. All right, man. This is Young G by Peter Pan. Let's go ahead and get right into it. That Kid G. Yo, Cal, I was going back through the replays. That was actually a couple streams in a row. That was insane.
Feels like the walls are closing in. Ever since I was just a kid, I knew that I was gonna be big. Cause I'm the shit, still smoking six. I gotta quit and take a trip. Just like I'm Peter Pan, flying into Neverland. But no one understands why I am the way I am. They'll never comprehend, so I'll forever be alone. My heart is turned to chrome. Do not disturb so you can hear my phone. I'm always low, just working hard and stacking dough. Still making bangers on my brother's mic. It's hard to cope, demons come out at night. I'm never right, so I go left. I just keep plotting, making moves because I'm next. It's hard to get things off my chest. I've been depressed, so I adjust how I'm not like the rest. Hoping that God don't take my breath sooner than later. Bitch, I'm letting off shots like a Glock with a laser. If you want a feature from me, then you gotta pay up. Got a handful of drugs and I'm thinking that I'ma just take them. Got me feeling so anxious, so I'm switching my flows going crazy. With a down bitch who be acting like she not my baby. I've been losing myself, gotta asking me where I've been lately. Trying to start up some nonsense, I'm too high in the cockpit. And I can't go to sleep, I be up when I turning and tossing. Started sipping on lean, but I never be coughing. Making my way down the roads I be crossing. I'ma stay rocking out of some bullshit. Filling my body with toxins, I gotta stop it and make amends. Feels like the walls are closing in. Ever since I was just a kid, I knew that I was gonna be big. Cause I'm the shit, still smoking six. I gotta quit and take a trip. Just like I'm Peter Pan, flying into Neverland. But no one understands that I'm Prophet 333 and into deep. Want to be me and smoke my weed. I feel empty, still haven't reached my peak, but I'll succeed. Word to my peeps, they be like G, you burning hot like 3rd degree. And smoking beats just like a split roll with a frontal lead. Sometimes it's hard to see with bloodshot vision. Psychedelics got me tripping, thinking different in my feelings. Don't know what's real and what's fiction. I'ma just grant all my wishes. Self-care is my only interest. I got problems that I'm fixing, painted as the villain. Feels like the walls are closing in. Ever since I was just a kid, I knew that I was gonna be big. Cause I'm the shit, so smoking six. I gotta quit and take a trip. Just like I'm Peter Pan, flying into Neverland, but no one understands.
Young G, That Kid G, Peter Pan. Man, you guys vote in the chat. Would you add that to your playlist? You guys let us know. Woo!
That's 11 years.
Man, appreciate you for sharing this one. That's Young G, That's Kid
him right
G.
there.
Woo! Peter Pan, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it up on that one too.
Yeah.
Let's see, we couldn't with that one. I couldn't decide.
Maybe a damn son.
I was gonna say,
Damn, son, where'd you find
I
this?
couldn't decide, man.
Yeah.
Big shouts out to Young G,
Yeah, bro.
That Kid G, man.
That was a really good song.
You got other songs like this? Bring more. Let us know.
Yeah,
share,
bro.
share more of this. Where can we find, more music like this
And
for
this is
anybody who's rocking
old,
with it?
too.
Yeah, I think they said it was like two years ago, man.
Yeah. So you're still dropping good consistency.
Hell yeah, man. For anyone who wants to tap in, you recommend the next song that they click on. Or, if you want to bring it to the next live stream, we love that too, man. But
Yeah.
we do these every Wednesday and Friday. Welcome anytime.
Yeah.
Peter Pan, Young G, That Kid G. Woo.
Solid ass song.
I really like the flows, man. I liked the delivery, the confidence, the swagger. I felt like he was putting things in his own perspective.
Right. And I love the mix too. It's clean as hell.
I was rocking with that one. Like,
yeah, it was an easy listen.
around the way, man.
Yeah. A+.
Only thing to me that one sounded solid. I feel like a proper master would take it like I feel like that would take it to that next level, but like to that like maybe like Lil Sky's level, you know what I'm saying? But it already sounds solid. Like the mix, like you could already bang it just like it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that's just like that final level to it. But it sounds so good already, man. Big shouts out to Young G, that kid G, Peter Pan.
I like the cover art too. It's like weird but good. You know what I'm saying? Like it's attention grabbing.
And every time he was like I got a handful of the drugs, like I pictured the cover art. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
and that's one of those ones where if I was swiping through my like I guess Spotify feed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like that cover art, like it's a lot more clickable than like other shit. I swear.
Facts.
It's a good cover art, bro.
100%, man. Appreciate you for sharing that one. Appreciate you for following Kiko. We're getting real close to 3K followers. Big shouts out to everyone supporting us.
Thank you, man, for real.
We really appreciate y'all. All right, man. Yeah, that was Young G, Peter Pan. Let's go ahead and see what we got up next. Awesome. So we got Deuce Tay. Drop a chat and resubmit if you are here. Teo, I know you said you're working on it. Kill J, you let us know, and then
Kiko, it is open.
Bort CLE, you let us know. Type your artist name in the chat to get added to our random wheel spinner. Once you get picked on the wheel, type exclamation point submit. It's gonna take you to our website. That'll take you to our Discord, straight to the Twitch submissions channel, where you can send your song in, man. We appreciate y'all for real. Let's double check, make sure we haven't missed anybody who submitted. I think Winter's submitted. Winter got picked not too long ago.
I think so, right?
Yeah. So let's make sure we got him.
Yeah. I say Winters.
Yeah, we haven't heard him yet.
And then we need Teo as well, or Teo.
Real talk.
Fuck.
All right, man. Mo Guac, that's your artist name. Bet Young Solo in the chat. Appreciate you. We'll get you out of there.
I'm with you.
Hey, I love that, Drew. I love it.
You.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
I am.
You'll be our test dummy. You'll let us know if it works tonight or not.
Yeah.
All right, man. This is Winters XOXO. Well, let's get right into it.
They ask me how I'm doing, I say well. Bitch, I don't know how they feel. They ask me how I'm doing, I say well. Bitch, I don't know how to feel. Bitch, I'm feeling good, I feel great. Tired of these motherfucking face. These niggas, yeah, hella fucking lame. I'm speeding going through different lanes. Got a black on black, yeah, bitch, I'm speeding. This bad bitch, yeah, yeah, she feeding. I'm over here, yeah, leaning. I double cup in time when I pour with my feelings. Yeah, okay. I just pulled in, yeah, okay. Bitch, I'm feeling good, yeah, okay. Bitch, I'm feeling. They be asking me how I feel. Baby, keep it cool and keep it real. I don't really want to know. I popped the pill. I just
That
need
bass goes
another
crazy.
knife.
Yeah,
I'm
bass
ready
is
to
insane.
kill. They ask me how I'm doing. I say, well, bitch, I'm doing good, doing well. They ask me how I'm doing.
All right, this part
I say,
growing on me now.
well, bitch, you don't know how I feel. They ask me how I'm doing. I say, well, yeah, well. They ask me how I'm doing. I say, well, yeah, you don't know how
With
I
those
feel.
beat cuts, I feel like it could have been
Ask me
cool.
how I doing.
Like
I
his
say,
reverb and everything came to like
Right. Everything came.
Yeah, like
okay.
like everything freezes for a second.
That'd be solid.
They ask me how I doing. I say, well.
I say, well.
That was well produced by Tofito Beats.
Well named song as well.
Well named song.
Yeah.
Winters
Honestly.
XO. Y'all let us know in the chat. There's gonna be a poll coming up. Would you add that to your playlist? You guys let us know. Oh man.
Yeah, let us know, man. Interesting track again.
That one was interesting. At first it wasn't my favorite. Like the chorus wasn't my favorite the
Yeah.
first time through. But then once it came through on this one, I was like, okay, I see. Like I see where that's going.
And I feel you on that for sure. Like it had something to it by the end of it, especially with that echo delay on the end where it's like, I said, well. Like, I don't know. It did just feel like natural. Like, yeah, like this feels right. This feels right. I totally agree. And I think, yeah, the main thing just moving forward, I think it's just getting your vocal up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know.
Good old sidechain compressor.
Yeah, I knew it.
Good old sidechain. And so, yeah, I think that'd be good. Be careful not to, take too much of that beat out because that beat is so lively. I feel like, again, in the whip, like, it's just going to shake the car in the best way. But like you said, I think just getting that vocal a little bit more out in front is just gonna make it resonate a little bit harder.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is the main thing. And it's just because it's like, ooh, that bass is so tough. And it's like, we don't want to fully eliminate that. Like, I do think you did that for a reason. There's an aspect to this of like, yeah, this is kind of a bass boosted song. You know what I'm saying? So to not take that away, I think that would be the necessary step. I'm right there with you. Because otherwise, it was a fun listen.
Facts.
Even without that, even without the sidechain, everything, it was still a fun listen.
No, facts. Like I said, it just felt like you had to kind of like search for the vocal versus it just like being there.
Exactly. And maybe in the future, you know what I'm saying, just mess a little bit more around with panning.
That'd be cool.
Like
too.
a song like this, I think panning could be an amazing tool. You know what I'm saying? Just creating sounds and creating energy.
Definitely.
But yeah.
That was Winter's XOXO. Well, appreciate you for sharing that one. All right, let's see what we got coming up. All right, we got, I think this is probably, let's see. Deuce Tay, there we go.
We did get Deuce Tay. Winters, I know you're in the chat. Did you resubmit?
Winters, we just listened to Winters.
No, oh my God, I'm fucking tripping. No, sorry, not Winters.
I know, that's what I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, it's literally him. I'm like, yeah.
Teo?
No. Yeah, Teo.
But, hey, this next one right here, this is...
Oh, Kiko as well.
Kiko, did you get spun by the wheel? What's your name on this?
I think you joined in.
On this list right here. Are you Kill J? Let us know what your artist name is over there. But all right, this is Deuce Tay in Danger. Oh, well, you haven't been spun yet, Kiko. Once you get spun on that wheel, then we'll get you pulled up.
What's up, Kill L's?
Kill L's, good to see you. What sample is this? Oh, I recognize this. I can't think of it though. We'll get you on that wheel, JJ.
I take diamonds with my move fucked up. Double me straight to the brain, got my moves pumped up. Wide body swerving lanes like the marijuana. Try it if you wanna. Ballin' like I'm Porter, slip my chain across the water. Sipping on coffee, this shit straight from Bora Bora. Plenty strands of a Scotty, but I'm thinking I need more of them. Bro put me a line, I told him I need 3 more. Said he got to switch himself. Told him give me and my brother one. Never been a junkie, but the fiends know I support me in that mood. I might have to spark, yeah. Not a big talker. Let's we talk about them bands, that's a mood changer. They say I'm in danger.
Yeah, I was waiting. I seen the title, I was like, I'm waiting for it.
Treat me like a stranger. They say I'm in danger. They say I'm a stranger. In love with the money, running to it, gravitating me. Believing all your lies in the first place, you got the best of me. With you, I was fucked up. Wasn't a nice place for me. It was always cluttered in a bitch you paid the way for. Never love you in the first place. Really, you could die, and I mean it in the worst way. Hope you have a bad day. Never trust a bitch, just give a dick, that's what my dad said. Loading up the semi, dumping ox in the ashtray. 3 months.
TK Bello, good to see you.
3 months. Walking around mute, they said down, he shot it. The doses, I can't move wrong, fuck. I take diamonds with my move, fucked up. Dopamine
Nah, Kiko, type exclamation point, super skip to skip.
body swerving lanes like the marijuana. Try it if you wanna. Ballin' like I'm Porter, slip my chain across the water.
How's your week going, GK?
This shit straight from Bora Bora.
There's been some great music shared tonight. Big shouts out to all artists sharing music.
Put me a line, I told him I need 3 more. Said he got to switch himself. Told him give me and my brother one. Never been a junkie, but the fiends know I support me in that mood.
Good, glad to hear that.
Spark, yeah. Not a big talker. Let's we talk about them bands, that's a mood changer.
I like how you let this part breathe right
Say
here.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, that's just smooth right there.
Treat me like a stranger.
I hope you're good, Iodine.
Be safe, Iodine.
Yeah, hopefully there's not actually a fire. No, you said you kept having to go off. Nah, that was In Danger by Deuce Tay.
That was a good one.
That was a really good one.
Man, big shouts out to Deuce Tay. He keeps delivering.
He's going hard.
He keeps delivering.
Yeah, he's going hard, bro.
If y'all haven't tapped in, man, you're early. Y'all probably some of the first, like, I don't know, Deuce Tay, you let me know, but what, 100 people, 1,000 people to hear your music? Man, y'all early. Y'all tap in now. Don't wait till he's big to, to try to get a feature, try to work at homie. Y'all can talk with him now, man. But
and your mixes and your craft's getting better too. Like, not only is it your songwriting, but it's your craft too is getting better, man. I see it. And
I like how you said his songwriting. Like, a lot of people, is his delivery, his confidence.
Yeah.
Like, man, I already forgot the how you set it up now. But the way, like, the second you said that punchline, I was like, oh man, In Danger is about to come in, with the title.
Yeah.
The way you let it breathe with the like, to me, that just, it shows confidence, you know what I'm saying, on the mic. When you're able to take those rests, let it breathe for a second. Yeah, I'm In Danger, Deuce Tay, man. I really enjoyed that one. I feel like, again, like the master is the only thing that really, like, separates me in your mind from, like, Sleepy Hollow. Like, your mixes already sound really good. I feel like you have a really good, cool cadence. Just getting something that, like, really emphasizes those like, dynamics, really creates some cohesive separation in the track. I feel like that's like the next level for you, Deuce Tay, man. In Danger. Appreciate you for sharing that one.
Yeah, I agree, man. I this is like a song I would listen to. Like, it was well written, and I think the quality of, like, your vocals, everything is really solid. And I think, just to add, I think the only thing, you know what I'm saying, just working towards, obviously, as you get better, everything, I think just separation is something that you can focus on just a teeny bit here and there, because I think you have a really, really good layering. But I think there's just times when things get a little chaotic altogether. They
clashing, sound a bit muddy on top of each other.
And I don't think that, like, while the mix is a little, like, rough, it almost blends with the song. So I didn't feel that way as much on this one. But just thinking about this and other songs you sent us, like, I do think, like, just finding that separation point. And if it's, hey, I'm kind of using a preset of my normal vocal for my ad libs, things like that, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Just to mix a bit differently, because it is a different process of, like,
and panning can be super powerful.
Panning is a big one. Yeah, right. Panning could do everything, man. It's fucking awesome.
And I will share this example of, there was a song I listened to when I was in middle school. I had my headphones in all the time, right? Like, I was walking through the halls, like, always listening to music. In class, always listening to music. But I was also, like, talking to my friends and everything like that, trying to pay attention to somewhat. So I would only have one headphone in. And in one of my favorite songs at the time, it was Chance the Rapper's brother, Taylor Bennett. He had a song with Chance, with Jeremiah, called Grown Up Fairy Tales. And in that song, he has, like, really wide panned instruments. And on one side, he has, like, a violin, or I don't know the exact instrument, but a really pretty, like, string instrument. And for the longest time, I didn't even really recognize that instrument. But when I knew, I was like, when I'm in the car, or, when I play it on the speaker, it sounds even better than when I play it in the headphones. But it was because I only had one headphone in. I was missing part of the mix. I put both headphones in. I'm like, oh my gosh, this sounds great. Like you said, but it didn't sound like it was clashing. Each part sounded like it had its own. And so that's a little bit of an extreme version of panning, but don't be afraid to, really separate some of those sounds out.
Yeah, 100%.
Big shouts out to Deuce Tay.
Yeah, man, bro. Yeah, keep going, man. Keep bringing music here, bro. I want to hear more, because I can only imagine, like, 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this going to sound like in 1 year? Like, I think there's super high ceiling.
100%. Big shouts out to CM, YK, Teo the Dan. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
You're good,
no
bro.
worries.
Type that in there. Oh my god. You're good, man.
I have a feeling we about to learn, Drew. I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah. Unsure of the meaning right now.
Thank you, Em. We'll get that pulled up.
Really feel like time moving fast, blind eye to the past while I rhyme on the track, yeah. Fine dime in the back, she a 9 on my Mac, cause she wanna hear me right now. Look, like time moving fast, blind eye to the past while I rhyme on the track, yeah. Fine dime in the back, she a 9 on my Mac.
Okay, T.O. with the color sciences.
Cold killer, fill it to the brim, I'm a flow spiller. With all bars, I got no filler.
Okay.
Keep your mouth closed, I'm the soul stealer. The mentor got you floating through the cold ceiling. Crown on my head with the gold peeling. Got no feelings, a big body, I'm four wheeling. Ever since the EP, it's been
on work, we on no chillin'. I keep it calm, but my brody, he a whole villain. Stay down with the CMYK. I know he talking talk when I see him, why play? Every day I keep it moving, it's just me and my J's. Tryna be in my face, you gon' see a high place. I'ma drive you to the ground like a DUI case, homie. Keep insanity while tryna be a man of me and start the plan with me. Set the hand on the piano keys. I hope the masses understand it, please. Look, like time.
I like that, please.
Line 9 to the past while I rhyme on the track, yeah. Fine dime in the back, she a 9 in my back, cause she wanna hit me right now. Look, like time moving fast, blind 9 to the past while I rhyme on the track, yeah. Fine dime in the back, she a 9 in my back, cause she wanna hit me right now.
Now,
Wanna hit me right, yo. She wanna hit me right now. Sauce.
Tio throws some auto tune on
yeah,
it.
right?
I hear that.
I was like, did I hear this right?
I guess they wanna hear me rap now, so I take out my pen, but I ain't wanna smoke. I mean, it kinda depends what type of smoke you want. I would smoke your whole pack of woods like back in 23 with the mask. Man, do I gotta recap, or do y'all gotta recap about who winning and losing? Looks like we at different games with different seats. I let y'all chill at the top while I be sitting courtside. And of course, I get a picture with your favorite player, and I'm in fact the favorite artist. While you, my favorite.
That's a good. You don't like me.
Yeah, you don't like me.
That's, I didn't heard that one, Cal. That's good.
Only person at the top is your girl. Why she giving me top? In your dream drop top. Bet this shit a nightmare. That's what you get for sleeping on me. And now you dreaming of me. Z. The moral of this bedtime story is if you try to fuck with me, you gon' have to fuck with Tay. It really feel like time moving fast. Blind eye to the past while I rhyme on the track.
I see you, Tio. I see you. Experiment with the ear candy. I like it. Oh, that's Michael J. Okay.
I like that you brought him in though. Like,
that's cool.
Fuck? Yeah.
I like those little textures he's adding. Man, CMYK.
Thank you for the follow, baby.
Is Michael J gonna end up with the verse on this? Cause he said we working on it. It's a really, really quick draft. Still working on the, the post-production timing and all that. I get you, bro.
Okay.
The bars. Did you produce this one too? So, quick question. The rap is him. That second one was him? I thought, okay, so
it sounded a bit different.
I thought it sounded like a second verse, but man, I hadn't heard Michael like that. That's really cool.
Damn.
I hadn't heard Michael. Was that no auto-tune?
Yeah.
Almost no auto-tune?
Yeah. Besides the background
just
vocal.
pitch correction and whatnot. Yeah, man.
What the fuck?
Teo the Dan and Michael J.
Oh my god.
Y'all really killed that.
Bruh.
So, well, and they said really, really quick draft.
Yeah.
They're going to work on all this stuff. Just make sure your guys' vocals sound like fucking in your ear, present, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys had some fucking bars. You guys said some really cool shit along, in your wordplay and whatnot.
Yeah.
Just make sure we can fucking like hear that shit, you know what I'm saying? But
it reminds me of like Pro Era, bro. That's such a good vibe.
I see
like
that.
That's the only comparison I could ever draw, but like it's like feeling wise. But like that reminds me of like some New York like skaters, smoke shit. Like that shit is hard, bro. Like it really did take me back to a different time. I really, really enjoyed that song.
CMYK, man.
Yeah, good production too, bro.
And
Good
Tio,
production.
man, he just has so many cool bars in there. Like so many. I love the way he shares his perspective in his writing. Like, I don't know. Like even we talk about it a lot on this. Like he had like no filler, all bars. You know what I'm saying? Like just a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, cool. You can kind of like see this from Teo, Teo to Dan.
Yeah.
Man, I like how you said your name too. That'll help me remember it. Not gonna lie.
Right.
CMYK, Teo the Dan, and Michael J. Woof. I can't wait for the final version on this one.
Yeah, dude, this song needs to release all platforms. I'm bumping
That's
it.
okay. Teo the Dan plus Michael. Okay, now I get you.
Makes sense. Okay.
I didn't process it right away, so I kind of bypassed it initially. But no, that makes perfect sense
I assumed
now.
that was like a producer or some shit. Like I just looked past it.
Teo the Dan and Michael J.
Yeah, dude.
Drop it. And like I said, I just love seeing community members work together. And big shouts out to you guys for also using the platform to showcase it, right? Like each of you guys got to share extra music tonight because you were both working with each other. So you got another look to another group of people. So I respect y'all both. Shout out Teo the Dan, Michael J.
Solid ass song.
Real talk. Let's see. So apparently,
Beauclair.
That's probably him, right? With the B. That's got to be. We're gonna go
We'll
with
click it and see. Not many clues.
Is this it? You let us know. Is this the one you were talking about?
Sorry for mispronouncing
yeah,
your
man.
name.
And please let me know how to say your name. I want to pronounce that right.
Bortcle?
Bortcle. Bortcle, man.
And he said it is.
Okay. And I have no idea how to pronounce this artist name. Is that
be like a burner
yeah? Let us know. Let's know how to address you, big dog. We appreciate you.
Yeah, let us know how we should pronounce.
New 3/24/11/01. Man, let's go and get right into
this. We made this today.
Thanks. Okay.
That's gotta be a burner account. Not yet, though.
Hopefully I don't hear this. What? Not what I was expecting. Okay. Yo, he's taking me on a ride with this one.
If you want to understand the universe, you first have to understand dimension. Up and down. In and out. Side to side. When they're put together, we get an environment.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. That was sick. Definitely play some Geometry Dash for this one. Yo, this is sick. Damn it, Iodine. Bad time to miss. I'm hearing this, but then it's the fire alarm.
Yeah.
Man, I hope you stay safe, Iodine. Yo, Bort Clay. Woo.
That shit went dumb.
That was fire.
Yeah.
I really like this drop right here, man. Where you set the expectations and then followed through on it. Where it was like, all right, this is up and down. You kind of show what that was like. This is side to side. You show a quick example. And you're like, this is what happens when you put them together and it drops all hard. I was like, oh, no fucking way.
Insane.
That was sick.
Insane. Like, that's the creativity shit where you're just like, damn.
That's what I really respect about like EDM producers.
Yeah.
Whereas the way, like, they see a sample or that, you know, they hear a sound bite or something like that and they're like, I know what to do with it.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
It's like it strikes some inspiration and the way they can flip them into, you know, just really cool stuff. I love that.
Yeah, that was insane, bro. I really enjoyed that. And just the transitions from part to part were so good, bro. And the bass line, like the drum line was so solid. Like it just like everything. Tempo was so good, bro. It was just an easy listen. Like easy, fun listen.
Real talk.
Damn, bro. You got more music like this? 100% want to check it out. And you got to meet our boy Iodine. I know you see that name popping up in the chat right now, bro. He's been looking for other EDM producers in our community. So it's like this is we're people are definitely letting him know.
Real talk.
Because he couldn't hear right now, so.
Nah, facts.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Bort Clay, like I said, I hope we get to hear more from him.
That was fire. I'm not gonna lie, that was fire.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, that shit could be stuck in my head, bro.
And
It's
again,
good.
just this drop, bro. The creativity on that. I know I already said it, but just respect.
Yeah,
Big
do you
shouts
have
out to
like
you, man.
do you have a main profile where you drop music officially, or do you
Yeah,
kind of
like-
just do this for fun on the sides? Like, where, you know what I'm saying? Where are you at with this shit?
For people who really enjoyed this, who want to, maybe go find some more music like this, or, tap in with you on other sites, let them know where we can find it. Said, not really, just
What?
does it for fun. Iodine, bro. That's just like Iodine. What's up with y'all? Said, just do this for fun, man. What's up with y'all?
Yeah, bro.
We appreciate y'all for real. Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing, man.
he's
That was cool.
undercover.
Listen,
That was
that means
was
y'all probably
insane.
y'all probably like part of a group of 50 people maybe that's gotten to hear that. That was
Right.
cool.
It was insane, bro.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you for sharing. Thank you, M, for calling that one out. Let's see who we got on this wheel spinner real quick. So we got Slymo, Quit Codeine, and Girls Love Louie. Quit Codeine, man. If you're a Twitch subscriber, you're gonna be able to send a second song in tonight. And then Girls Love Louie and Slymo. Let us know. Just so everybody knows who might be new around here. It's normally one song per artist per night. We do these every Wednesday and Friday Mountain Standard Time, or at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah.
And then Twitch subscribers are able to do a skip and a free submission if they get picked on the wheel, just as a way to say thank you. So
Yeah.
no worries if that's not the situation that makes sense for you. All right, cool.
Slymo.
And then, yo, that kid G, bro, I see your Instagram. Feel free to drop it in the chat. I know a lot of people are rocking with you. All right, yeah, we got Slymo up, and then let's see. After that, yeah, go ahead and resubmit a couple more names after this. Let's double check for some skips. I had a feeling, man. Oh no, okay, these ones were from before. I was gonna say I felt bad. I remembered we were talking to Kiko about it, so I felt bad if we hadn't checked on it. But cool, man. We got Slymo up next. Let's go ahead and get right into this. This is Gain.
That would be technically, Tio, the one of the few ways to get extra. I think that would be 3 songs or whatever.
What do you say?
He's like, what if Iodine gets the first number, a super skip, a natural spin, then
buys one with channel
I was
points?
like, that's
Yeah,
probably our maxed out option. man.
It's like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
the new max.
Yeah, that's the meta, man.
That's funny. Oh man, Slymo, Gain. Let's go ahead and get right into this. I'm already really looking forward to the music video before we even anything happens. Okay, Cal, I like adding the stakes to it.
Stop playing.
Oh yeah, I think I could fuck with this one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, niggas, time for the game. Niggas be bitchin', they just gon' complain. Stick to the mission, not switching the thing. Just go and get it back, put on the game. Roll, runner, spinning, hurt, it's the change.
Yo, my bad,
Talking
Rico, we
digits,
got
I
you,
spin
gang.
these lanes.
We got you.
I'ma been getting my hop in the range. Shit really hitting, just hiding the pain.
You're up
Like
next,
how this
gang.
beat just creep. Feel like me when I'm stalking for cheese. Getting the green, how to fit in the jean, but I put on the subies, cause that shit clean. Don't die pads, no football shit, but Baghdad. Niggas flipping, don't call it gymnastics. Way I'm stretching the money, fantastic. Nigga faking shit, calling it plastic. Let's go, switch up the flow. Niggas hating how I just go. And a bad bitch, she just show. I know average shit, she get low. For me, get on her knees. Or maybe the toes if you feeling the freak. I like how we just sneak. Keep it a secret, don't gotta go speak. Oh, it's back to the rocks. Marry the money, but say fuck the trap. But put it on for the guys, ain't do me wrong. No, we good, let me gon' get it on. All the cash, yeah, know all my money long. So bad, yeah, she tryna take off her thong. Go dash, no dizzy, not talking no many. I just said it cause it rhymed in a song. But no cap, I really go fast like Dash or Flash. I'm speeding for cash. Love mad if I add, I always get back. I know you sad, but focus, I promise you'll get on the motion, don't even go trip. Seeing the blue even if I ain't crib. Stuck on the money, I got me a grip. No cap, I ain't never gon' miss. Go fast, no bad nigga feel like a blitz. Yeah, my niggas get the split. I'ma make it, I ain't never gon' quit. This the ending of this bit. They say keep right, oh no bro, not just yet. So I keep going like a vet. See a legend right there, my death. You know,
I like how like that. Oh, pan them ear to ear.
I like how that like deeper, like rougher, evil kind of voice came in on that just last specific part.
Wishing you the best, Iodine, for real. Man, Slimo, gang. Appreciate you for sharing that one, man.
Yeah, the official music video.
That one was cool. I liked how, like I said, to me, it felt like you were trying some new stuff on that one. Like the, like the panning ad-libs. There was that part, I want to say it was probably right around here where you had like that grittier part on the vocal.
Yeah, and you had those kind of electronic parts too leading up to it where they were like almost digital kind of sounding.
Facts. Yeah, so I thought that was all really cool. I feel like like we talked about a little about it earlier, but separation, you know, keeping each part a little bit. You don't want to say, it doesn't want to feel too on its own, right? Because then it doesn't feel cohesive. Yeah. But you just give it a little bit of space from the other elements. That way it can kind of shine through in its own right. The way I like to visualize this, or like on a stage, right? Typically they might have like, you know, the singer up in front, and then they have, you know, like the drummers behind them, and then the guitar's off to the right, the bass is off to the left, or, you know, maybe someone's on the keyboard off to the left, whatever it is, right? But even kind of visually, everyone has their own space. And so kind of sonically, it's great for it to be able to feel that same way. But man, big shouts out to Slimo. That was Gain.
Yeah, and I thought it was a really solid song and music video. I think for me, I'm right there with you with like separation. And this may be, you know what I'm saying, preference, but I would even say limiting your auto-tune use just a little bit. Like depending on what you're on, you know what I'm saying, I would mess with where you have the humanized versus like retune ratio. Because I think at times, like, your natural voice was sounding good. You know what I'm saying? Like the extra auto-tune added like this element to where when it hit at certain points, or there was a bunch of layering, or your voice was kind of like out of the key of the auto-tune, it just sounded a little bit off. You know what I'm saying? So because you had some like more straightforward, like quicker flows. So I would even say, bro, considering in the future is like, hey, maybe use a little bit less auto-tune, or just adjust the ratio on your main vocal and keeping it for your backup vocals, because it's still a cool element. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do see the appeal of having it that way, but I think, you know what I'm saying, it could be a really cool mix, and I think it would just sound really good if you even found that balance where it's like, hey, the heavy auto-tunes on those ad-libs, on the layering, but then your main vocal is like, you're leaving it not raw, you know what I'm saying, but just a bounce. Like, you can still kind of have that pitch correction on there and support, but you know what I'm saying, because your main vocal is sounding good, and I felt like you had the auto-tune on kind of heavy, you know what I'm saying? It was just adding extra weight to it. It was like, hey, you didn't necessarily need it, you know what I mean? Not in a bad way. Like, it was a solid song. It just, those are things for me. It's just, hey, just things I could change, what I would do, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a good song, bro. There's a lot of potential.
100%. Big shouts out to Slimo Gain. Hell yeah, Iodine. Glad to hear everything's all right.
Yeah, bro. Fires are not fun.
No, not a good time at all. It's in an apartment building, or my sister's dorm had a fire once, and like that was crazy.
That people trapped, like, oh man,
that was crazy. I'd never seen that. I was like, oh, people, like, there was like a bad fire, like people are dying, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was not great. But
holy shit,
man, Slimo Gain, appreciate you for sharing that one.
Yeah, shout out Slimo.
And then we got Rico the Realist up next, man. Appreciate you with that, Rico.
Of course, Brady. Appreciate you pulling up, bringing good music.
Facts. Not 100%. Hope we get to keep hearing more. Really just want to give you props on those music videos. Really helps us connect the music to you as an artist.
Right. I definitely feel you a lot more after watching that. I'm like, oh, I see the vision more. I see what he's going for. You know what I'm saying? Versus if you just sent us like something just more vague. Yeah, just the song. Hey, we can't see what you look like, anything. Like, not in a bad way. Like, I think different things help at different times, right? You know.
And everyone's at different spots in their career, right? If you don't even have, like, if you're still recording off your phone and headphones, it might be more worth investing into your recording setup than
a music
video. You know,
100%. Like, it's not a bad thing. Yeah, you know, like,
not 100%. This next one right here, this is Sound Waves I Can't, produced by Archipelago and RL Beast by Lil Rico. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Can't figure out what to do with you.
It was Bort Clay, Iodine.
Bort Clay.
I think that's how you say it.
I think so too. B-O-R, yeah.
I drown myself in the sound waves.
Hey, Ben Young Rocky. I'm looking forward to it.
Know that this is my fault. Blaming me. I try again, but you won't never trust me. I write it to my heart to see if you break me. I'm screaming out to the shows. Put way too much shit in my hands and I can't carry. I try again, but you won't never trust me. I write it to my heart to see if you break me. I'm screaming out to the shows. Someone help me. I know I can't figure out what to do now. You got me lost and I don't know what to do with you. Sometimes it feels like I'm 10 steps behind you. Yeah, you got me struck like Raichu. Yeah, I'm so stuck in my mind, I don't know what to do. Somebody help me. Yeah, I know we running out of time to save us. And I failed again, I know that it hurts. Just maybe I should buy a few perks. There's nothing that can take away the burn. Sometimes I think the universe is hates me. Might grab a pencil and start to erase me. What good is there in existence? It's really just a consequence. I drown myself in the sound waves, so nobody can hear me. Then you took me and hurt me irreversibly. Know that this is my fault. Blaming me. I try again, but you won't never trust me. I write it to my heart to see if you break me. Now I'm screaming out into the shadows. Put way too much shit in my hands and I can't carry. I try again.
That chorus is catchy, bro. Yo, Rico, them chops sounding tough, bro.
Oh yeah, bro, you made it into a fucking whole ass like instrument as if you were just placing them. Like that shit was sick.
I'll be honest, Rico, on this one, those chops, right? Those stutters, those what I think people are referring to as like the singing part, right? The chorus. And you even, bro, you did a whole highlighted message with this, right? So, but more than I even have, you know, a lot of feedback for this is like, to me, you highlighted a message of you know what to do next with this. You said, I wasn't a huge fan of the rap verse, TBH. If only you were the artist, if only you had the power to go back and change it, you know, to go back and make some revisions. Man, appreciate you for real, Lil Rico. Sound waves, that's all my feedback would be. I love the chorus. I love the vocal chops you were doing. Just get specific with yourself. What don't you like about the chorus? Is it, you know, specific words or, you know, like flows, rhythms? Is it the way you delivered it? You know, is it the way that it was mixed? Like, what's specifically the part that you don't like? Because you already hear it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't have the project anymore. That's the killer. This might just be one you have to recreate with Iodine then. I don't know. I'm just playing, but man, big shouts out to you, Larico. Soundwaves. Yeah, that's a killer. Make sure y'all save your project files. Let Larico be your warning right now. Go click save if you're working right now. But nah, man, we appreciate you, Rico. More like that, I think. Again, that was a really cool sound from you. Especially that chorus, that chop part. There was a lot of creativity, and I bet it took a while. I bet it, you know, took a lot of intention, a lot of intentionality. But yeah, man, Larico, appreciate you for sharing that one. That was cool. Yeah, I don't know, that was cool.
Yeah, right there with you. Like, it's we know, you know what I'm saying, we kind of all knew the deal on that one, but that ending was insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was crazy. So good shit, bro. And just because, hey, you lost the file, you like this idea, that doesn't have to be the end of it. Like Poetic said, like, you could always remake the song, you could always continue the idea onto a new song, you know what I'm saying, and like just start kind of the way you intended to originally and just kind of like remake the song a different way, like, you know what I'm saying,
treat this one almost as a demo.
Exactly. Like, you can always expand on this. Like, it doesn't have to end here. Like, you know what I'm saying, it'd just be the work of getting back to where you were. That's the only part I could see anybody being like, you know, like, I've already done this. Like, but if you really like the song, go for it, you know what I mean? That inspiration should be there.
Facts. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little EP. Hey, hell yeah, Rico. Well, and all right, I'm gonna throw something out there. There's literally producers out there who, like, artists will be like, they'll hear a beat and they're like, hey, play this melody. Like, they'll hear a beat and they'll take a lot of pieces of it from their producer who can just recreate it and then, you know, just slightly change it. And so those producers are out there, right? They could hear, people are gonna use those how they're gonna use them, right? But you could use those producers with your own music to, hey, this is a song, I don't have the project file anymore. Yeah. Could we recover it? Could we, you know, get back to it? There's some really talented musicians out there.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys, vote in the chat. Let us know. Do you guys want to see in that screen right there? The Rocket League tournament ended.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to see Call of Duty, Skate 3, Overwatch, GTA?
Yeah, what kind of brain rot are we feeling tonight?
More Rocket League. Let us know what you guys want to see on that screen right there. We'll get something pulled up.
Yeah.
Skate,
Help
GTA,
us rot your
Brawlhalla
brains.
Clips. Oh, that might be a plug. Brawlhalla Clips.
Isn't that a mobile game?
I think it's on the Xbox.
Really?
I don't know.
My brother plays Brawlhalla, but he plays on the phone. That's why I was like, unsure.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know all the details to it. You know what I'm saying? But
he thinks it's better than Clash. I told him, said, fuck no, it's not.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, come on, buddy. That's all I had to say.
You're working on
Yeah.
You're working with Clash here.
Yeah. Yeah. Every once in a while we play Clash Clans. No big deal. Every once in a while we're on that.
Brawlhalla Clips. Let's search this up real quick. All right. Over 20 minutes. What are we doing? 1 hour. The best highlights. That's what we're looking for right here. That's what we're looking for.
What's that?
All right.
Our eyes. And Pino, was it last week that you had an extra skip? I'm trying to recall.
That might have been. All right. Let's see. Let's see who we got up next.
Or could use my pick for another artist. I mean, that would be kind of up to you, bro. If you wanted to give your super skip to another artist, like, you definitely could, you know what I'm saying? But you can always send your music, like, it really is up to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, be a very selfless act.
Yeah, Pino, you could definitely use it for another artist you want to hear. Like you said, you got picked and you got a skip, so you got 2 you want to send in. That's all you. Like you said, very selfless of you if that's what you want to.
Right.
All right. Yeah, thank you, man. What brain rot. I appreciate you getting that poll started. All right. Cool. So we got GK Velo on that screen. We got Pino and we got Richie Rhodes. Our Eyes, is that you? Is that you, Richie? Our Eyes? All right, let's get this going. And then I think Pino said he sent in Gibbs, so probably sent that link in outside. Yeah, cool. Happy Halloween. Let's go.
Hey, happy Halloween, man.
Get that pulled up real quick. Yeah, so Pino, for your wheel spin, just send whatever link you want to hear into the Discord. Ooh, we got Slimo on the feature.
Wait, what?
Let's go.
Do you guys know each other, or did this happen like recently? What?
I feel like I could be wrong, but I felt like maybe Slimo invited Pino, or maybe I have that backwards.
Yeah,
you let us know that. You let us know.
Damn. Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, Young Rocky, awesome. Thank you, M. We'll go ahead and get him up right after Pino. Cool. This is Pino's Happy Halloween featuring Slimo. Let's get right into it.
Let's do it. Hey, appreciate you putting people on, Pino.
Yo, is that from Zombies?
It sounds like it. Or the movie, the Nightmare.
So they bitch ass trick or treat, gon' give me something good to eat. Cause if you don't,
Jason,
bitch, I don't
maybe
care.
yeah, that's an example. I can't place it though.
Like every day's Halloween.
Like chord progression. Michael Myers bet.
Like
Michael Myers,
okay. Dreams. My Brody told me he had the candy, I had the
that makes sense.
That's my twin Cody, but I ain't Zach. Remember back in the day, robbing for the Yeezys in the pack. Agenda was vendetta, 3 deep, all different color match. Chasing like Jason, I'm running up this fucking sack. Holly Quinn and my Joker, my bitch, she wanted from the back. Goofy acting real tough, I call him Donald, I heard him quack. Like I'm Future, take his mask off, now we see how he gon' act.
We gon' see our niggas Zach when we flip the money, gotta double it back. Said I'm coolin' like I'm Zach, but turn a chug when you play by the sack. Every day I'm on my trees, I'm stacking up, I can't be weak. Bad bitch got her on her knees. She gon' cut you like Jason, try to play with me.
Dang, he not a killer.
Roblox.
I call his bluff. We gon' show him that.
Man, much love, we appreciate you. God mode victims. Thank you for the follow.
Worrying about the next man, what you gave us some.
On the bus, been ran it up. What you talk, don't give a fuck. Put that mask right on the face, the man they word, don't give a fuck. Feel like Jason when it's done. When I hit the scene, can't leave no more. All my niggas creep, this ain't about that bark.
We told him stop. You know we poppin'. This the Halloween shit, or have you stomping? It'll have you stomping. It'll have you stomping.
That's a cool scene right there. What I think about what's really cool about tracks like this too. Well, and with the Michael Myers sample, it'd be tough, but
yeah.
Like Mariah Carey gets paid like ridiculous amounts of money every Christmas.
Yeah.
Every time, you know, Christmas comes around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's work for her. It's work, time to work.
And for her, it's more than just her fans, right? It's kind of like become like a cultural song.
Yeah.
But even within your fan base, right? With these type of, you know, Happy Halloween songs, every year your fans are going to want to keep coming back to them. It's like you can use these on, you know, flyers if you're performing, doing parties, like all kinds of stuff. Like you just have a theme song now, you know what I'm saying, for that part of the year that you can just keep coming back to naturally, which I think is really cool. And again, and Mariah Carey's shown that it can be super like financially beneficial as well.
Yeah. 100%.
But yeah, man, that was Pino's Happy Halloween with Sly-Mo. To me again, that was really interesting as a Halloween track, right? Like there's a lot of Halloween references in there. A lot of like kind of like horror references in there.
Yeah.
But then also like just other cultural pop cultural references, like, you know, with my twin, like Cody.
Exactly.
Exactly. I forgot what it was, but yeah, it was like, and then I thought it was cool how Sly-Mo brought it back in. He's like, you know, like I'm Zach with I forgot exactly the bars, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, he like reversed it.
Yeah. And so I thought it was cool how they played off each other. To me, the mixes just sounded a little bit, I don't want to say clashing, but contrasting maybe.
Yeah, it sounded a little like kind of flat. Like everything just kind of felt like stuck together.
And so I feel like to me, just getting a little bit more comprehension between the verses mixing, I feel like would be my personal preference, but I also understand, like it was really clear when it was Pino versus Sly-Mo, so that you have that going for you as well. So I can see either way, you know what I'm saying? But
right. Yeah. And on top of that, I just wanted to add just one more thing I think would be cool is I really like how you had like the feet stomping part in the side of the song.
Even me, it was like, I wanted to start doing it.
I feel like there's a lot of moments where you could have used things like that, you know, like just little like pop-ins or certain ad-libs to like talk about the bar you just had, or you know what I mean? Like callback moments essentially, but using your ad-libs for it the same way you did with the stomping. There was a lot of opportunities for that, and I thought you guys did a really good job with that. So I was just encouraging you, like, hey, this is kind of a perfect song where I think you could have done even a little bit extra. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like you could have even added like the sound bites from like the horror movies, like the little kind of niche little things that you can drag in there.
Especially if you're already gonna have the Michael Myers
like
sample,
if
the Roblox
gonna
sounds,
get cleared.
like,
Not, you know what I'm saying? No offense, but it's gonna be really, really hard to clear that sample.
Yeah.
Like I just don't think it's gonna be easy or cheap.
And no, that's something that I don't know with Babytron.
Yeah, how the fuck did he get away with this? I gotta ask him some questions.
Well, and we'll see. He's still young in his career. You know what I'm saying? So
it's all fresh.
Time will tell.
Yeah.
But what I think is interesting about him, you know, he on certain songs I feel like he like gets samples cleared, or he has like YouTube beat, like a series of clearable works. But then there'll be other ones where it's just like he'll just go ham. He's like, I don't care about sampling, or like I don't care about clearing this, like, and it's just every sample that you could imagine. And I have a feeling he just says like, these don't need to be monetized. This building my career, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, maybe he's collecting on those. I don't know for sure, but
I heard a song with him the other day. It literally just came in on like a shuffle, and it was straight up the sample was the first thing that started the song. We're playing basketball. I was like,
I believe
there's no way you just took this straight, didn't even pitch change, nothing, just straight up took the vocal. Like, fuck it, you right?
He goes crazy with it, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has a whole album where it's like essentially sampled tracks. Like, shit's unreal.
Well, and again, that's to me where it's, you know, I don't know the business behind, like, I don't know his business.
Yeah,
so I don't know if he monetizes
what's his producers doing. I know he's not the producer, so that's another aspect too. Like, what are these guys doing? Like, on top of him, what he's doing to clear it with labels, like, you know, that'd be an interesting interview, man.
Yeah, man, this one right here, No Parts, GK Velo. Oh wait, GK Velo, we got you up next. We're supposed to pull up Young Rocky based on the order. Insane. Cool. We got Insane and then GK Velo. Let's get it. This is Young Rocky.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That siren, I'm already rocking with it. Is this like some regalia?
Kind of sounds like it.
This could go hard for Brawlhalla if the beat lines up with like a good hit.
Right.
Much love, Pino. Appreciate you for sharing.
Of course, bro. Always.
Tell me where we finna stay. Like, she wanna go to the A. Whoa, where you wanna go? Told her take it slow. She don't got control. Can't fuck up my flow. Head straight to the goal. Swear they'll never know. Till they see I'm on. Been on my shit grinding hard every day. Don't give a fuck with the
That was a pretty good matchup right there.
The game.
Yeah, I took a quick peek.
When I get rich, I'ma buy a new face. Never gonna trip at a tie, get laced. Go get it all, they got nothing to say. Bro got a cannon, he's showing like Ray.
So when I heard the sirens, I had to cop it, bro. I don't blame you. This should go crazy. Great beat selection.
Big body shit tryna ride in the tank. King of the hill, niggas calling me Hank. Feel like Ghost Rider, I slide with a shank. Give him my all, got nobody to thank. Top of the game, I'm running the game, okay, like why? All for the bread and not for the fame, okay, like why? Racks, 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 like why? Stay on my shit, I'm not giving a fuck, I'm not giving a damn. Go stupid, go ham. Go stupid, go ham. VVS smells like a ramp. You could get hit in your can. Tryna fuck up with the plan. She told me she was a fan. She want me to be her man. Shawty be up for the Zan. Shawty be up for the Zan. Shawty be up for the Zan. Off of the Perkins in. Off of the Perkins in. She took a trip, no, she when I land. I'm going up, bitch, they cannot stand it. I'm going off, and now they can't manage. I got a chop on my side, that's a hammer. He talking shit, then I up and I blame him. Credit card suck like a scammer. Red and white on me like Santa. Dear the jeans, yeah, they down. Sipping that drink, it ain't Fanta. Black and white diamonds like Panda. No, I can't fall with a random. V in my name, the grand. Bitch, I've been going insane. Bitch, I've been losing my mind. Niggas be fake every day. Nigga, don't waste my time. She wanna go to the bay. She wanna go on vacay. She wanna go on vacay. Tell me where we finna stay. Like, she wanna go to the A. Whoa, where you wanna go? Told her take it slow. She don't got control.
Them sirens are ridiculous.
Whoa, where you wanna go? Told her take it slow. She don't got control.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Could hear it.
I done said, I'm gonna be honest, I can't even think of the feedback, just vibing. I feel you, man. Insane Young Rocky. Yo, bro, let's work. People rocking with it, the beat tough. People are thinking you tough, man. That was Young Rocky, Instagram. Yeah, y'all can check that out here. We'll scroll in for y'all or zoom in. Man, the vibe on that one was really strong. I really enjoyed it. I felt like a sidechain compressor and
classic.
So I couldn't tell if it felt like there was some distortion on your vocal. I couldn't tell if it was clipping or, you know, artificial through like a limiter or something like that. You know, a distortion plug-in disruptor. But to me, it felt like if your vocal was just sitting a little bit in front, and then it felt like it was clipping to me, was the form of distortion, which just meant like there's a little bit of your vocal that we're not hearing. You know what I'm saying? There's part of it getting chopped off. And so that's just going to take away some of that life. And so I feel like you get the sidechain compressor and then you get that gain staging right, so you could really hear the full vocal. I think this like already going to transform the song into like it's already a great, you know, great vibe. You know what I'm saying? I feel like just that's more of what you're hearing on like the radio and stuff like that is when you hear that vocal a little bit more clearly.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, big shouts out to Young Rocky. The sirens, the beat selection, everything, man. That was cool.
Yeah, agreed, man. And not to repeat anything else Poetic said, I think the only other thing is I would challenge you, you know what I'm saying? Just, hey, with your songwriting, finish these songs out, because I definitely think you started off stronger than you ended. Like, to be real, I really liked everything, but there was a part I didn't like, and it was the Perkins and part. And it just felt like underwhelming. So I think even if that transition, you could add like a little bit extra layering, some more ad-libs, some ways to create just a bit more excitement, because for me that was the only kind of slow part of the song, and I think everything else was so fast and like fun energy that part kind of stood out to me just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad bar, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying, it's the way you portray it, it's the way you're making it, like you gotta make it seem like it's cool, or it's like, not say it's like cool taking Perkins in, you know what I'm saying, like it's not good for you, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta make it at least feel that way, like, oh shit, like should I go to Perkins in, you know what I'm saying,
to fit in with what's going.
Exactly.
I feel that.
Exactly.
No, I
you know
feel
what I'm
that 100%.
If your IG live was just telling you like, say the Perkins and bar, and you're just like, all right, and she's off Perkins and, you know what I'm saying, like I feel like it didn't feel all the way like natural as the rest of the song did, you know. So not in a bad way, but I had to point it out because like, bro, this song, like, you got mad potential. I fucks with this vibe a lot, you know what I'm saying? And that was one of the parts of the song where I was like, I had to be honest, like it wasn't my favorite, but the rest of the song was really good. So that's what made me not like it as much. You know what I'm saying? Because you do a really good job on 80% of the song. That other 20% is going to stand out. You feel me?
Well, and like you said, bro, if that's not what you want to be like saying, like if you're not feeling that shit, say something else. Like, don't fuck what the culture's saying. Fuck what's popular right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, say what's true to you, because there's gonna be someone out there, probably multiple people out there, who's like, damn, bro, finally someone said that. Like, they're gonna relate so much heavier to that than just like, okay, cool, people didn't say any, like, I fit in, you know, like it wasn't my best bar, but it wasn't my worst bar type of thing, right? Versus, you know, taking a chance on those, say something that really resonates with you, and you're like, okay, because there's gonna be at least one other person out there that's like, damn, finally someone said it like that.
Yeah. And funny enough, this dude Acid Soldier, he posted a song like on Instagram, and he talked about the drug, like don't do this or anything, but he talked about the drug 2CB, and it's a psychedelic, but essentially it's like a fluid, but it's very like, you have to know, you know what I'm saying? It's a very like psychedelic community thing.
Instead of just referring the LSD, the shrooms,
exactly. And people were eating it up in the comments. Finally, someone mentioned this. That was the top comment. Was somebody 2CB mentioned with a prayer emoji? Was the #1 comment with like 4,000 likes. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? But in a weird way, like exactly what you're saying is like, yo, you take that risk, you say something a little bit different. I think it does pay off. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it has to be drug related, anything like that, but that was just an example going off drugs.
You see the same thing with Currency in cars. You know, he'll spit a super specific bar, and people will use that song with the picture of their car. You know, it's like, finally someone said something about my car. Like,
right? Yeah.
But nah, man, real talk. This is GK Velo, No Parts. Let's get right into it.
Yeah. Horse tranquilizer. Cats.
Is that a horse drink? Oh, Lil Schlatt. Okay. I thought, never mind. Never mind. Good to see Lil Schlatt.
Oh my god. Is that GK Velo?
Brand new whip and it goes super hard. Yeah, brand new SRT, no rims, it's super hard. Yeah, she got too much speed, oh yeah, that push start. Yeah, I got it on my own, the shit was super hard. Yeah, I got it on my own, and niggas ain't had no parts. Yeah, niggas ain't getting that bad, and niggas ain't moving smart. Yeah, niggas act like shit sweet, nigga get popped no time.
Appreciate you sharing them, bro.
I'm trying to see the vision, no, I can stay in the dark. Yeah, I pop out, they stare. And if it's bitches, you know that I'm there. Yeah, in my mentions, I gave her the world. Yeah, for these bitches, I know she don't care. Yeah, I don't play about that shit. If he play, we hunt him down. Hunt him down, find out where he stay. Yeah, he gonna take him down. I stay right new, niggas, never found. Yeah, I ain't into it. All that talking, leave that shit for clowns. Brand new whip and it goes super hard. Yeah, brand new SRT, no rims, it's super hard. Yeah, she got too much speed, oh yeah, that push start. Yeah, I got it on my own, the shit was super hard. Yeah, I got it on my own, and niggas ain't had no parts. Yeah, niggas ain't getting that bad, and niggas ain't moving smart. Yeah, niggas act like shit sweet, nigga get popped no time. Yeah, I'm trying to see the vision, no, I can stay in the dark. Yeah, I pop out, they stare. And if it's bitches, you know that I'm there. Yeah, in my mentions, I gave her the world. Yeah, for these bitches, I know she don't care. Yeah.
I kind of wanted that first flow to come back in with like a chorus, kind of like a capper.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Man, GK Velo. No parts. Tio said, this is so fire, I need to know if it's done yet. Man, so for me, the flow on that one, the melody, the vocal recording, the vocal performance, like all that shit sounded really good. I would just love a little bit more variety in what's being said. And it's hard because that part, like that rhyme, that flow was sounding so good on your vocal. It's definitely, I understand wanting to, you know, continue that. And even if you do continue that, I would just search for ways to like add a little bit of complexity to the things that you're saying. And I wouldn't, you know, you don't want to go overboard, right? Like that's something Taylor Swift does beautifully, is she doesn't overcomplicate her songs. And so almost like you hear the song once or twice, it's like you can kind of sing along. Yeah, it's like it's not like she has the most insane, like, how did she come up with that rhyme? But she puts something relatable in a way where it's like, oh yeah, everyone can relate to that. And so I don't think you necessarily need to be like overly complex, but just add in a little bit of like depth to the lyrics, I feel like is probably the best way to put it. But Yeah, man, GK Velo, No Parts. I appreciate you for sharing that one. And again, your vocal was sounding great on that one.
Right.
I love the way your vocal sounded.
And it sounds like you just recorded with your preset and then you just got it to like kind of sit. You know what I'm saying? It feels like that's where the process was at, you know, because I don't know if you hear it. It felt like there was a kind of like a distant, like a little air kind of between the beat and the vocal, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And to me, so it made the vocal feel almost a bit more repetitive in that way because the auto-tune was like back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I felt a similar way, but I think my reasoning was just a little different. Like it just felt like kind of airy, like back to back. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like you had your preset on, you got it recorded, and then you just started working, but you just started kind of into that process is kind of what it felt like. And it just felt like the auto-tune kind of felt back to back to, you know, it just felt like, so even if it's just spreading it out, trying some new flows, you know, just a little bit of something, you know,
and adding in chords or, you know, different harmonies, as well as like building to swells or, you know, a little bit kind of emptier parts, or even just beat cuts, right? Like I wouldn't do it this early. This was one of the first bars, but da push to start, and then you could like just cut the beat real quick, and then you could have it drop back in with like as you hit the next flow. You know what I'm saying? So that's
like
just
at the end. If the bitch is there, I'm there. Like that bar, that you could do it at the end on that one.
Or just,
sure.
Like you said, just find those. You could do it a few times. You want to overdo it. I feel like you could do it a few times throughout the track. It just kind of like resets the listener's like engaged attention span or whatever. But yeah, man, big shouts out to GK Velo. That was No Parts. Man, M.I. down. We appreciate you guys keeping those polls running, keeping the wheel spinner up. We got Richie Rhodes, JJ, Young Solo, and Lil Schlatt.
Yes, sir.
Let's see who we got up next. Let's see.
And then
for Pino's spin, bet. Because we got a skip from Pino
and he's giving his homie. Yep. Okay.
And then
Pack Runner Schlatt.
Lil Schlatt.
Compression. Oh, okay.
Young Solo. That's got to be Solo.
All right, you seen that? No more of it.
Okay, Yusef, I'm rocking with it.
All right, no more feedback based on that word tonight, yo.
Streams in. No.
Yeah. And Yusef, maybe we'll do it this time, but just 10 push-ups.
10? You think 10?
Dude, last time that shit made
20
me
was tough.
I was not trained for that.
We'll work our way up to 20.
Yeah.
Man, Yusef, we added a punishment. If you catch us saying the word, we got to do 10 push-ups. I'm gonna add it to the screen real quick.
Last time we got fucked, bro. It kept hitting us.
I did 60 push-ups within like a few minutes, like 3 to 5 minutes. 10, maybe 10 minutes.
I think the last one you were just finishing, and then
I was like, y'all got me, man.
Dude,
AK, Black Star, and who was the other one? Y'all stacked them up.
AK, Black Star. Who was the last?
Who was the last one, man?
I don't remember, but.
Okay, I said y'all weak. That's funny,
bro. You see me? I'm fucking scrawny, bro.
I told y'all I'm embarrassed by it. I got to get it up there. I might have to slip on purpose. Just get some push-ups. No, I'm sweating. All right, man.
Yeah, I got to start working out, bro.
Imagine one of the song names has it in the title. That's all I'm thinking of now.
Right.
All right. Yeah. This is Rich Dior, Don D's Monopoly, man. This is the music video. Let's get right into it.
Damn, John, you did that.
I already like that drop.
What?
Fuck it, I sit next to the mental monopoly. That's why nobody ain't stopping me. Oh damn, who blocking me? Won't be like I Jenna and Martin be on Pam. Who watching me? Won't be like I been in his map boy.
What's up, Eddie?
Like who's topping me? Cause when I give it sloppily. Oh man, true old trying, stick to percent. Do say brown and make up dirty Dan. Spot is melanin more than a tan. They say I walk like I'm where I ran. We taking Tokyo just to Japan. And this triple K more than the clan. And this cookie is cooked understand. Plenty of chocolate chips in my pan. Oh, you is my friend and me, bitch, you're my friend. You won't be ahead of me, let's not pretend. Shorty know I'm not sharing my plans. The real bitch is bossy, mashing down. Real bitch is how you hauling down.
I like how her flow just got some swagger to it.
Smash, I'm passing down. The city girls got more class than you. Say I'm sit on my lap for me. Down, throw it back for me. Another down, make it clap for me. Say a little way down, you don't rap for me.
I'm rocking with this.
That shit a masterpiece. Who passing me? Only you think I'm close to me. And all this shit carry on tracks like this. Let me sit on my back like this. Because I sit next to the banks of Monopoly, and that's why nobody is stopping me. Oh damn, who blocking me? Want me like I Gina and Maya and be on Pam? Who watching me? Want me like I've been in his map boy be on Cam? He like who's stopping me? Cause when I give it sloppily.
That chorus, mad catchy. You got some swagger to your flow. I'm rocking with it.
It's some good bars too.
Yeah, I like the way, I don't know if it's her accent or like dialect or just the way she pronounces it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ayo Mike's got a certain way he says words. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the way that she like says things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that was honestly solid.
Man, Rich Dior, Don D's Monopoly.
Yeah.
Woo! That was fire. That was really fire.
It's just a fun overall listen, and I could also see that being really catchy. Like, and I think that should be the goal with, like, especially those, like, the clip moments that you take from these videos to post on social media, or just even the music video itself. Like, the part that gets clipped should be catchy and fun. And it's like you're having a good time in the video. Like, that's kind of what we want to see. Like, that's what, you know what I'm saying, as fans, listeners, artists, that's what the type of shit people want to see. Like, I did enjoy that. Like, I really don't have anything where I'm like, ooh, this would be dope, or if you fix it, like, good song, like good vibes. I liked it.
No, 100%. She was enjoying herself. The video, she had great vibes, and her flow, again, I've said it multiple times, but she just had a swagger to it, like just confidence in there. The way that Monopoly came off, like it's so cool, man. I that's gonna be stuck in my head for sure. You guys vote in the chat. Would you add that to your playlist? You let us know. Big shouts out to Rich Dior, and big shouts out to Pino for sharing this one with her or with us. Putting us on to some Rich Dior.
Right.
I respect it.
Solid track.
Yeah, man, I want to hear more for her for sure.
Right.
Cool.
Let's see. Let's see.
So let's see who we got up next. Hit back to the wheel. All right, so we got Young's. Oh yeah, we already pulled him up. That's on me. We got Pack Runner Slat, Feelings Hurt, Prod Tylo. Man,
hey, I respect
it.
I've seen Drew showing a lot of love. He's been in a lot of these recent streams, and I know some nights he hasn't gotten heard. So I just appreciate you being in the chat active from almost like whole stream.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? I hope we get to hear you.
And great energy too. Yeah. Great attitude.
Yeah.
Really respect it.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man, Pack Runner Slat. Big shouts out to JMCL, WJMCLs for that, by the way. Pack Runner Slat. This is Feelings Hurt, produced by Tylo. Let's get right into it. It's committed. That's right, Drew. We respect it, man. Appreciate you.
What's up with all these niggas?
You're 2 times on that wheel now.
What's up with all these bitches acting silly? What's up with all that bitch? Come on in. Yeah, she a bad little bitch.
So this will be replay will be available within 24 hours on Twitch or 1 week on YouTube.
I crash this car right now. You made my feelings hurt. I kill this nigga right now. You made my feelings hurt. What's up with you, little girl? You made my feelings hurt. I don't even know what
Red Eyes, if you want to skip, it's exclamation point super skip.
Hang out with my niggas cause they made my feelings hurt. And I still smoke out with my niggas cause you in my feelings hurt. Why these girls playing with my feelings hurt? You see another dude, you made my feelings hurt. Then you come back up in my crib, you made my feelings hurt.
This picture's like, I feel like it looks cooler than it should. I don't know. Like it's just a picture of him in the gas station. It looks like weirdly aesthetic.
It looks like one of those like little pipes. Like that.
Hey Solo, we got you up next, gang. Don't you worry. If you're young Solo.
Bitch up in my likes, I don't even know it good. If I see a nigga drop you off right out my crib, I'm dropping 50 years.
This beat is crazy.
Y'all text that number in the chat if you want to be the first to know when we go live. You'll get a text. Feelings Hurt, produced by Tylo, Pack Runner Slat. Appreciate you for sharing that one.
Yeah, bro.
Man, so
interesting song.
I'm conflicted on that one. Just make sure everyone's awake.
Yeah.
I'm conflicted on that one, man, because I feel like he's starting to build a sound, you know what I'm saying, where people who like one of his tracks is they find more of his tracks, they're gonna like what they hear. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to get consistency. I feel like there's still a little bit more evolution though to get it to its final form. this one I felt like the mouth noises and everything was at a good level. I liked the delivery of it. It just felt a bit quiet to me. And then, so I don't know. And I'm conflicted on this part too, because like on this bridge, I really liked how you're like kind of doing different setups. It's like, because I'm feeling, smoking with my bros because my feelings hurt. Like, like different things like that, where it's like, oh, people who've been in their feelings, like you're going to relate to people, you list out 4 of those, like people are going to be doing one of those. They're going to be screaming that one out.
Yeah, one person's got to hit for one of them.
Yeah. And so like moments like that, I feel like leaves a lot of room for connection. But then there was other parts where it was like, okay, it feels a little bit repetitive, or I don't know, it just wasn't jumping out as much to me. It wasn't connecting. It wasn't grabbing me as much. And so I would just make sure you're looking for, like, how can you take what happened in your situation in your life and make it relatable to like a few other situations as well. I heard someone who used to write songs with Drake was like, that's what Drake's like real superpower was someone would throw out a great bar, and then he'd be like, all right, now let's make it more relevant. He'd be like, okay, that's great. Now how can we apply it to more people? And through the team they'd get a few variations of it and come up with the final bar. But yeah, man, big shouts out to Pack Runner Slat, Feelings Hurt, produced by Tylo.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. Only thing for me is like, if you're making more songs like these, bro, don't be afraid to just sing your heart out on those backtracks, because I think it's so complimentary when you do sing in your ad-libs that, hey, like your other ad-libs sound good, right? But like I feel like those ones, the melodic ones carry throughout the song. So even if it's like, hey, you just have such a crazy like singing one that's just so out there, but then your rap vocal's so different, I think that contrast is like one of my favorite things from you. So I almost just want to see you keep enhancing that. You know what I'm saying? Just go deeper in. Like people have compared, say, hey, it's so similar to Yapo JJ. Well, I think that's a way to kind of extend yourself out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, be different, have your own thing, is to almost just sing a bit more. You know what I mean? Because you have it in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have it in you. And I want to see it come out more. I know, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, things are preference. You record what you feel right. You know what I'm saying? What you're inspired by. So do that first always. You know what I'm saying? But consider. I know you sing a bit, so you know what I mean? Consider it.
Nah, I feel that for sure. Man, this next one right here, this is Pressure by Young Solo. Let's go ahead and get right into this. And if you haven't gotten heard tonight, type your name in the chat right now. We're resetting our wheel. Make sure that we got, only people that are here tonight, or still here.
Reset.
I've been doing better lately, but I think it's not enough. Lots of sweat and tears into my work. Now I'm putting blood. Everything I build keeps coming down. It keeps coming down. And my shoulders keep on weighing in like 500 pounds. I ain't feeling the same sense. Say they fucking with my music, but I still can't be convinced. They gon' cast me like the villain, so I'm mobbing with my twin. Ballin' hard, a superstar. They gon' wonder where I've been.
Much love, here. We love you too.
But I'm in her jaws. All my haters trying to take me down, but I'm going off. Hella gifted in my bag, I know. Call me Santa Claus. Yeah, I'm different and persistent, baby. I came with a sauce. If it ain't the bag, you should leave me. Been through hell, and I seen things you won't believe me. Made it work, got my money up, but it ain't easy. Sacrifice my friends for peace, that decision pleasing.
I kind of like this vocal right here.
Yeah.
Like, it has like that electronic edge to it. I don't know.
It feels like it's almost like in a garage.
Yeah.
Like that type of room. Right. If you go to like your reverb rooms, like it's a garage almost.
My girl perfect, and made by the gods. She ain't work of art. If I lose her, I'ma blow the city. Don't know where to start. White skin pretty and she lit, so she fall straight in my heart. I've been breaking down a lot, so she holding on my part. I've been getting played too often, all my efforts down to bits. Now I just can't trust nobody. Hell no, I won't take that risk. But he wish would smell like Timmy. That's exactly what he'll get. We gon' mess his face up. We gon' turn him to the Crimson Chin. I can't outside, we 20 deep. We leaving your mom terrified. Made a promise that I tried. Diablo don't want me alive. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but also keep my head up high. I've been finding more love as a villain, and I wonder why.
Bro's got a really interesting vibe.
You got me confused. Now I feel so used. Pressure for pressure, for pressure, pressure for pressure.
was Pressure by Young Solo. That was a super unique track, man.
Right? Your direction's so much different than just, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people. Like, it seems like you're really going down your own lane.
Not fat. Well, and I feel like it might be more widely available commercially, or like, you know, wider, like a broader audience would tune in to a slightly more like melodic sound.
Yeah.
But I also feel like people might really resonate with this sound, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you might get a more core,
yeah,
you know, kind of fan base if you keep it niche like what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what I really liked from him was like kind of the substance, or kind of like so I felt like he was drawing from his life, but it was also like subject matter kind of that was new to the, or less popular in rap, you know what I'm saying? Like he was like, you know, had to trade my friends for peace, or like there was a couple just like kind of like spiritual things, you know, in there where it was I don't know, bro. It was cool to see your perspective on things. And yeah, man, Pressure, Young Solo. That bridge I thought was really interesting. And again, like, to me, this was like, I still all the time listen to Truly Yours by J. Cole. That was one of his like coming up EPs. There's all kinds of mistakes on that EP, you know what I'm saying? Like I was mentioned, there's literally a part in one of my favorite songs, Head Bussa, where you could hear him turn his head to the side to grab a breath. And like one of the bars is like less quiet. You can hear it off to the side. You know what I'm saying? I still listen to it all the time. To me, this is kind of what this reminds me of. Young Solo is like, this is like you're finding your sound. You know what I'm saying? This is your J. Cole, Truly Yours, right? Where there might be some like technical mistakes or, you know, things like that, but it's like you're crafting the idea. You're starting to craft your sound, finding your audience. I appreciate you for sharing this one. That was Young Solo, Pressure.
Yeah, you put it well. Like it's like there is technical errors, but it's like a good song. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of look past it because I was enjoying it, and I like the chorus a lot. That I feel pressure. Like that remind me of like early Travis Scott or like later Kid Cudi, the things he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that sound resonates with a lot of people while kind of just talking about your own shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I could appreciate it, and I think the only thing just moving forward, I think your vocals, they did feel a bit kind of like overly in your face, like, you know what I'm saying? So even if it's just drawing back a little bit and just pulling back a little bit, bringing things down just a little bit more, because I think it was good, but it just felt very like stretched, if that makes sense, versus like sitting in the pocket. It just felt a little stretched.
Real shit.
But yeah, that was a good song, bro.
We need a gif of Spider-Man walking on that building. You're gonna have to put me on. Yeah, I was like, Cal, you're gonna have to put me onto that one. On Discord, you certainly can.
Yeah, Discord for sure.
Big shouts out to everyone tapping into the Discord. It's really cool seeing that getting more and more active.
Oh yeah, bro.
Awesome. Let's see who we got up next. We got Our Eyes. Hey, much love, Solo. Appreciate you for sharing that one. Come back and share another song anytime.
Yeah, bro.
Wednesdays and Fridays from 7 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That. Speaking of, we have about 20 minutes left in our stream tonight. We have a few artists lined up, and we always pick our final song the same way we picked our first one, which is a random number. You guys are gonna be able to spam the chat. We're gonna, draw a number. Whoever guesses it's gonna get our last song of the night. We'll let you guys know when that's coming up.
Yeah.
This is Look What You've Done, V3 X Rue. Our Eyes, let's get it.
No, and don't be sorry about a genre switch. We listen to all genres, bro.
All genres.
I can't just pick you, Drew. The wheels gotta decide that, man.
Hi, how are you? Did you get picked by the Wheel Gang?
Yeah, what's your artist name? Are you Lil Pound or Who's Youngblood?
Yeah, real talk.
I seen Who's Youngblood, so you'd have to be the other guy.
Love, Cal. I appreciate your great attitude, but the night's not over.
That instrument's crazy. What is that? What is that sound? I need to know, bro.
I feel like I'm being like hypnotized right now. It's fire.
No, it seems like one of those plastic tubes that you like stretch and you like, they're like, yeah, it sounds like that shit, like with like instrumentized. I swear to God. That's so cool.
With that,
I can see that, yeah.
Man, our eyes, look what you've done.
That was cool as shit, bro.
Oof.
Yeah, I really love the percussion.
Yes,
that might be my favorite.
I agree with Crazy D, man.
Yeah, bro, like a short film, movie, something like that. Like, yeah, even if you did like an EDM festival recap, you know what I'm saying? Like this would fit in that shit. Like, you kind of have endless like opportunity of where you could put this, you know.
Man, that's so it's stuck in my head. When is this coming out? I want to go back and listen to that.
And what instrument was that, bro? Please tell me if you know. Like, what was that bending sound that like? What was that, bro?
I could see so many things.
I'm like so infatuated by that. I'm like,
I could see so many things.
Right?
No, man,
I enjoyed that. That was fun.
That was really cool.
Yeah,
that was our eyes. Look what you've done.
It was like super sonically pleasing, like you said. It puts you in an element, and and that's my favorite type of music. It's like you feel something, you start getting your own vision of what this means to you. Like that's what me is like. Music's really clicking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm right there with you. I appreciate that shit.
Like that, like soundtrack music. I love that.
Yeah, that was solid, bro. Solid.
Hell yeah.
On Lil Pound is you.
Man, our eyes. That was crazy. Lil Pound and Who Is Youngblood. We got y'all two up next. All right, so we got Our Eyes, Lil Pound.
We got Lil Pound up.
Youngblood, I saw you too, bro. Don't you worry about it.
Youngblood.
Where we at? Oh, here we are. Ooh, that beat got me excited, Lil Pound. I'm not gonna lie.
The synth rolling over. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm like, shit seems so crazy.
And just looking at the length on these, we could probably get one more spin going. Appreciate your patience on that. All right, this is Lil Pound Remastered 2024. Let's get it.
Yeah, you have a great night, Cal. Thanks for pulling up.
Oh, I got you, Cal. No worries, man. You have a great night. Yo, Our Eyes, come back and share some more music, bro. I'm trying to hear some more for show.
Yeah, we do this every Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah. Good to see you, Oil. Saber.
I'm not saying sorry for nothing that I didn't do.
It's gotta be a little Mosey type beat.
I would've wished it was the truth. You moving on fast, I would've wished I would've known. I'm steady evolving, that's why a young nigga grew. Yeah, test that, just test that. I wanna fuck you and your best friend. Baby been on my head, that's without a question. Baby just come my way, it's just one direction. Quit fucking with them old niggas just to fuck with me. She pull up and she back, put it on me. Young nigga with money, I really do this shit with ease. Young nigga with money, I gotta get it like a breeze. Try taking my money, my brother spray like Febreze. I come for the bottom.
I like the GGs in the chat, Oil.
I'm killing the pussy, I probably put it on the TV. Tell me right now, cut the lights out. I'ma blow your mind down. I'ma finish every round. And no, I can't stay with you. Baby, I hope that's okay for you. Lay with you, I can't lay with you. Hang with you, I can't hang with you. Pain in you, I put pain in you. See the change in you, I see the change in you. I be outside when it ain't on rolling. I'ma dive deep when I get inside your ocean. Do you know the pussy got it wet? I got her soaking. You fucking with a scrub, yeah, that nigga with no motion. Tell me what it is, baby. Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is, baby.
I can't have no kids. Tell me what it is, baby. Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is, baby. I'm not saying sorry for nothing that I didn't do. To say that you miss me, I would've wished it was the truth. You moving on fast, I would've wished I would've known. I'm steady evolving, that's why a young nigga grew. Yeah, test that, just test that.
Man, Drew, you might have just busted the theory.
That's without a question. Baby, just come my way. It's just one direction. Quit fucking with them old niggas just to fuck with me.
Man, big shouts out to Lil Pound. That was me remastered. I appreciate you for sharing that one, man.
Yeah, for real.
Sounded like it has some nice dynamics and everything like that. I see the work on the remaster. The only thing that was like kind of sticking out in the mix to me was there was just a little bit of excess air in the vocal in the recording. Probably just like background noise and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely take that out with the EQ. But yeah, man, I appreciate you for sharing that one. Had some nice melodies, had some nice flows in there.
Agreed. And just to follow up with the similar issue, one thing is kind of stuck out similar way. It was like the T's and the psh, like the
syllabences.
Touchdown. Like,
Oh, okay.
Touchdown.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like these little moments where it's like plosives or how you know what I'm saying, you describe them. But that was like the main thing. And I did like the master, but I didn't necessarily like kind of where the beat sat. I'll be honest. Like it felt like your vocal felt really strong and solid, but I felt like the melodies were sounding good, but it felt like the kicks and the drums, everything like that, I felt like it almost like you were trying to tame it, you know what I'm saying? And I think maybe on the first one it could have been overdone or underdone, you know what I'm saying? So you're trying to find a medium, and I totally understand that, you know what I'm saying? I just would say, you know what I'm saying, those kicks, they did just feel like super light in comparison to everything else. And so I just wanted to let you know, hey, this was a good master, you know, but keep striving for a great one, you know what I'm saying? And I think for me, the next part would be, hey, find a way to balance that with the, you know, drums, kicks, everything. But you know what I'm saying? Everything's a work in progress, right? Always, you know, even our finished products, as we're growing, as you get better, that feels like a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? So never take anything like that personal, you know?
100%. Yeah, man, big shouts out to Lil Pound. That was me. Awesome. All right, this one right here, we got Who Is Young Blood? Over, man. Let's get it.
Over.
Over. Is that a Travis Scott or a Playboy Cardi?
It reminds me of Ken Carson. Ken Carson is the Ken Carson with the T. I think it's like that aesthetic. The normal one has like the vampire together, right? And like the bank. It's like aesthetic.
I just got a trick on me. I'm a fly boy. I been getting all this money since when I was young. I do it big, I do it right, I do it clean. I'm with my boy Melly, taking over all the city. You fucking know. I'm a job boy, put my chopper T's on. What you looking for? What you saying? Put that raise on your feet. Put that black feet. Put that black shit. Put that black feet. Big orange on my shit. Yeah, I'm fucking cool. My black pulling on this leather jacket. I'm fucking cool. Shooting with the kids ahead. It's fucking dead as fuck. I can pull up in that Maserati every day. And that big toka, yeah, she wanna fuck with me now. She wanna suck my dick. Cause I got a rag. I've been spending Benjamins overseas. Calling grease and blue. Yeah, Melly, yeah, we know. Me and Melly taking over all the city, you ain't know. Blabba Melly got me popping on the beat. He got me popping. We geeking, we fucking leak. We lit as fuck. We taking over. Give me toes or give me shot. Give me benches. Every year's on my neck, they fucking shine. Diamonds on my teeth. They was a shine. Don't fuck with me, you know it's over. If you fuck around, you know it's over. I just got some swag on me, you know me. If you tryna snitch on me, you know it's over. It's over. If you tryna snitch on me, you know it's over. If you got no money, you know it's fucking over. If you ain't got no swag, it's over. It's over. You gotta know it's stress. It's over. You got no rest. It's over. Get your money up. Over. Get your money up. It's over. It's over. Over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Get your money up. What the fuck do you want? That much on my baby is to shine. What she want? That much on my teeth. If I can shine, I've been swinging on this side, I can't feel shit. I can't see a thing. I can't feel shit. Melly got me geeking on this beat. He got no money, it's over. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over.
Over. Who is Young Blood? Appreciate you for sharing that one.
I always like when songs end like that. It's almost like when you hit the drum or like the, you know,
the gong.
Yeah, and it's just and it just fades.
Kind of vibrates out. Yeah.
Yeah, I always really like that, man. For me, it felt like a solid energy track, but to me, I have to be honest, I agree with Drew. It does just kind of remind me too much of Ken Carson. And I think in a way of where, hey, the flows are a bit similar as well as like pronunciation. And I think when those get too close together with somebody, it can be like, oh yeah, like this really does remind me of them, especially when you have the cover art kind of.
If it goes cover art, flows, pronunciation, fans might just start vibrating, or like, hey, maybe I should just go play Ken Carson.
Right, if they're in that mood. And let me be honest, like there's nothing wrong with this. You know what I'm saying? I think as an artist, I think we all did it, especially in the beginning stages. It's like, hey, you're finding your own sound, you make the kind of music you like, right? You know what I'm saying? So you take influence from those people. And so this is like a totally normal part of the process. But I would just encourage you as you go on and say, hey, maybe start looking for like Ken Carson alternative type beats where they kind of are in his style, but this producer is doing something brand new with the sounds, the melodies. For me, that was my favorite beats to find, was like an artist I like, but an alternative version of them, that you wouldn't typically hear. So it's like, that feels like me or whatever, And so my thing would just be start kind of signaturing yourself a bit more, like it being a bit more experimental, just trying new flows, trying new beat styles, you know what I'm saying? And you can keep your sound. Like you have a cool voice. It's gritty. It's like whispery, but like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of lucid. And I think it's just getting you in a different environment, I think is going to be where you're going to pop more, because I think for me, it feels a bit like Ken Carson, and like people like Poetic said, if people are really feeling that sound, they might just go listen to like Sydney Sweeney by him, because this beat intro is almost very similar. You know what I'm saying? It's very identical. How that song intros and this one intros, like the exact way the producer dropped it in is like so familiar. You know what I'm saying? So not in a bad way, but like I would just aim more to start stamping yourself, just put yourself out there. Like, what can I do different that's not Ken Carson? Just start there, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be uncomfortable to try weird things in the studio, but like, it's a part of the process, you know what I'm saying? And I think you've got a cool voice, so let's, you know what I'm saying? Put that to work, show people how different you could be.
No, facts. I think you put that really well. Like, I don't want this to seem like a cop-out or anything, it probably does, but I thought you worded that really well, and I feel like if I said anything, it's just going to add like complications.
You're good, man.
Because I agree with you so much. Like you said, it's a normal part of the process. A lot of good things in there, but just taking that and expanding past it.
Exactly, bro.
Big shouts out to Who Is Young Blood over.
Yeah, bro, thanks for sharing. And like, you got more stuff, bro. Hit us up. We do this every Wednesday, Friday, man.
Facts. Hey, and we're gonna go ahead and get into our final song of the night. That's gonna be with the random number. You got one in mind?
You choose this one.
Okay.
I fucked up today, man. They guessed it. Literally, they guessed it before it was even done. So I had to replace it, and then it got guessed immediately after. Like,
that's a tough one. That's a tough. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the calculator this time, but that's a tough one.
I guessed it before we started, and then fucking as soon as I changed it, someone else got it. Like, fuck.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, actually, I got a good one.
Yeah.
I like this one. Okay.
It might be a new method.
It might be a new method.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We got one. Type a number between 0 and 100. Whoever guesses the number on my phone is gonna get our final song of the night.
Yes, sir. Wait, what was it? Can I see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
Y'all let us know. I had one number and then I changed it. So don't think first thought numbers. Think second thought numbers.
Yeah, potentially even third.
Maybe even third. Man, let's see.
Just what would you do if you were Poetic Justus? Just think from that if you want to get it. That's honestly the best way to do it.
Don't do it, Yusuf. Oh, he was close. He gave up the strat.
He gave up the strat.
Uh-oh.
This is a good number.
Uh-oh. He's going to hit it.
Oh, I see
Iodine. He started at 1 and counted. He started at 100 and then counted up.
Oh my
Man,
God.
it was 7.
Oh, here, put it just a teeny bit closer.
Oh, yeah, yep. 7 on
There
that
you
one.
go.
Iodine, you get to pick who gets the final song of the night. Big shouts out to Iodine. Man,
It's
he
like-
picked the first and the last song.
Yeah.
Big shouts out to
You're
Iodine.
fucking...
Drew.
He's gotta know something.
Drew. Yeah, what the fuck? Iodine, bro. You got like...
He's gotta be like
You got a
hacking our
camera in here.
system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
it's like somewhere.
Can
camera
see
hidden
what
there.
we
He's like,
got.
how do you do this shit, man?
Oh, that, man, Yusef, bro. Yusef almost had, I seen him go 5, 6. I was like, oh, he's going to get it. And then he went like 23 or
Yeah,
something.
bro,
I was like,
so
oh,
close,
he
so
gave up on the
close.
system.
Yeah. You had the system down, bro.
Nah, real talk.
Yeah, you gotta stick to your guts, guys. Always stick to your intuition. Like,
Facts.
if there's one thing in life that you can trust, it's your fucking gut, bro.
That's
It's
real.
your fucking gut. Like,
Oh, and Blitz, bro. I saw you had a question. You said, hey, why is the wheel pointing at my name, but I'm not getting heard? That's a really unfortunate thing that happens to the last, the last person before, like after the last spin.
yeah, it has to
we take someone off the wheel and then it just, points at somebody. And so it looks like they got spun even though they didn't, you know what I'm saying? So I apologize for that. That misconfusion.
It's hard to explain. It's like, it is on you, right? But it's just because it had to recalculate because we
Yeah.
removed who it was on.
Mm-hmm.
So
That-
it's a shit stick situation.
Yeah. Awesome. Drew, you let us know you submit into the submissions tab right now. You'll get our final song. We do these every Wednesdays and Fridays, man. Make sure y'all come back, share some more music.
Yes, sir, man. And I think I already brought it up before, but after this Wednesday stream, I'll have to take a quick, timeout break. I got to get a surgery, you know what I'm saying? So it's on my ear, so it's not really like I can be like doing the music reactions with headphones on and like all that shit. I'm gonna be a little messed up, but
we've got a couple plans, you know what I'm saying? We might have guest reactors step in, me and a guest reactor might continue to react to your music.
Yep.
We might do, alternative types of streams, whether it's, King of the Aux, gaming streams, stuff like that. So it's gonna be, we also might do studio sessions in the Discord.
Yeah, and I'm gonna definitely be in those.
So there's still gonna be a lot going on in the community, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate each and every one of y'all being part of that.
I appreciate it, Brody. Yeah, no, we'll be good. Just a quick little.
And also that number 7 for all of our Americans, man, I'm gonna pretend you're all over 18 because you're supposed to be, man. Go vote. You know what I'm saying? Go vote. Whoever you pick, go vote. It's election day. But all right, man. This is Drew Treville.
Is that today?
No, on the 7th.
Oh,
November 7th.
Oh my God, I didn't even put that together.
That's where I picked the 7th from. November 7th.
That's today.
Election day over here in America, man. Make sure y'all go out and vote.
It's fucking crazy.
But all right, this is Drew Treville. This is Insanity. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Big shouts out to Drew.
Yeah, man, consistency.
All
even
black.
Even when things aren't going your way.
Facts.
You never know.
Man, you never know. Literally at the last moment, you pulled through, man. Shout out Drew. Shout out Iodine. All Black, the album coming this month.
We'll hop in the kindness and compassion. Yeah, we'll hop in the kindness and compassion. Yeah. Every moment I get on
hey,
my
much
feet,
love
I
on
feel
y'all.
like I ain't walking. Feel like I'm in the sky.
Thank
Feel
you.
like I'm
I think I said that. Thank you.
I don't know if I'm here. I don't really know where they lying. I don't know what they talking about. All that shit propaganda.
Hey, we didn't say it. Check the studio session if y'all want to link with Iodine. They'll answer any questions you might have about, feedback, mixing, anything like that.
Just wanna take away everything, but God wanna give. The revolution will not be televised. Every generation this goes on, going on for centuries, and we see it right in front of our faces. How we gonna let this go on? How we gonna let this go on? How we just gonna move on? How? This is not security. This is not stability. This is just hierarchy. This is just harmony. They took a right slowly.
I really like your ad-libs, your vocals, just the way you're keeping it lively.
They just wanna put us in chains. They committing crime, it's the same. System rigid every day. Got my people locked up in a cage. I shed tears fucking every day. They took
I like the aesthetic you're putting out for how you want your sound to be, you know what I'm saying? Like imagery with the art, like good shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I think it's gonna be a cool album, you know what I'm saying? Make sure with the album, it's a lot of extra promotion you need to be doing, you know what I'm saying? I think people think with the album, it's like, hey, similar to a single where it's like, oh, I can post it, maybe pay a page and like see how it goes, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, don't sleep. Like you gotta like you put so much time into each song, right? You should be putting those same hours that you made making it back into promoting, like the same
Facts.
type of effort, you know. So
Facts.
Don't sleep on that.
Man, big shouts out to Drew Treville. I appreciate you putting in the work, the time, the dedication, the prayer, the wishes, you know what I'm saying, to make it happen. You almost busted our theory, man, but Iodine came and saved us. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, right.
I'm just playing, man. But
he bailed us out.
It was really great connecting with y'all tonight. We loved hearing all the artists we got to hear. And for anybody who didn't get to share their song tonight, we do these every Wednesday and Friday night from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We also have a share your work section in our community. I know people are going through there looking for streams, looking for stuff like that. But yeah, looking for more people to work with. But hey, y'all, we love you guys. We appreciate y'all. It looks like the stream might have just crashed out or something.
I know,
so.
I saw that message. I checked my phone, like, what the fuck?
We're gonna try to get a raid going into another music reaction live stream, but I also think Iodine's gonna be live in that studio session afterwards. So, man, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all all at the next perfect time.
Amen.
Much love, everybody.
Have a great night.
Trapaholics Mixtapes.
Yeah, wrong one. Much love, y'all.